begins February 1st, 2026 and ends on May 31st, 2026. See official rules at www.michelobultra/rules for prices and official details. Message and data rates may apply. Void where prohibited.
This is Badger basketball coach Greg Gard.
Wisconsin wins the Big Ten.
You're listening to 100.5 ESPN, WTLX, Monona, Madison.
Broadcasting live from the Everlight Solar Studio, this is your Metro Kia of Madison Sports Center.
Good afternoon, Madison. This is Owen Dimple with your Sports Center update, brought to you by Zimbrick Honda's presentation of Prep Mania. ESPN Madison is your home for the best area baseball games this spring. Tune in today at 5 o'clock for Waunakee and Verona, battling it out. Catch every pitch on the ESPN Wisconsin app and the ESPN Madison YouTube channel with Jesse Nelson and the Dean, Dennis Semrau, on the call. Speaking of baseball, the Milwaukee Brewers fell to the Minnesota Twins 5-4 yesterday in the series finale, but the Brewers still managed to capture the series with their wins on Friday and Saturday. The Brewers currently sit at second place in the National League Central Division with a 26-18 record. And tonight, they have the current first-place Chicago Cubs on their hands. The two rivals square off in Chicago at Wrigley Field for the next 3 nights, and it's the first time meeting up since the Brewers knocked the Cubs out of the playoffs last fall. Brewers broadcaster Jeff Levering joined the Saturday Scramble and gave his thoughts on the upcoming rivalry games.
I think that these games with the Cubs are always emotionally charged. They're always fun. And I think these two teams match up very well. And after the Brewers knocked out the Cubs last year in the postseason, and you better believe that they're going to have revenge on their minds.
Metro Kia of Madison, Madison's trusted Kia dealer. Stop into Metro Kia on the east side of Madison or metrokiaofmadison.com.
Everybody's ego takes a shot on this show.
You gotta keep your chill with Jim, Matt, and Molly.
I am savage.
So you're not special.
Jim, if we want to play this game, we can play this game.
And I'm just like, oh my God, this guy's going to swing on Jim.
He's a complicated fellow. Oh.
People like me.
I don't think so.
This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, winners of the WBA Award for Best Radio Show on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
We're learning a lot about each other.
How many times have you drank milk and eaten cheese? But like that's a dairy.
So I will say, like, if I have a meal that happens to have cheese and I'm having a glass of milk and I maybe cut an extra slice or something.
Do you have a glass of milk with dinner?
Sometimes. Like I had meatloaf the other day. Meatloaf and a glass of milk. Beautiful. Beautiful combo.
My
They
God.
pair so nicely together.
This sounds like my childhood.
We should get Matt a sippy cup.
We should get Matt a
I don't
milk
need
endorsement.
one.
My God.
I can drink without the sippy
Broadcasting
cup.
live from the Everlight Solar Studio in downtown Madison, alongside Matt Hamilton and Molly Brown, here's Jim Rutledge.
It is Jim, Matt, and Molly. We are presented by Coors Light at the Mountains of Blue. You know what to do.
And that's Crush a Coors Light.
I'm Jim Rutledge. I have the power in the Everlight Solar Studio alongside Molly Brown and Matt Hamilton. Primetime Orshon behind the glass. Get into the show, 844-770-3776. That's Carpus Talk text line. List is more. And you can see us on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream. I like Matt's hat. It's a cool Brewers hat. It's got what is it, wheat? Or what is the...
Yeah, it's kind of like, wheat or maybe an olive branch or something.
I don't think it's an olive branch. Why would
Isn't
there
that
be an
like
olive
a pretty
branch?
common one on the... It kind of looks like a... I don't want to say a military hat, but in a way.
It looks like a laurel wreath, but instead of like a wreath.
Did you say
Why are
Yanni?
we coming up with all different kinds of... Just say it looks like a plant.
Laurel, Matt.
Yanni.
It's a laurel of wheat is what it
I was
is.
going to say Laney. I was
Yeah,
like,
well, it's their playoff hat from last year, so.
Okay, because it looks like a Bucks, like, and then
The color
wheat.
almost?
it
But
does.
like with like you have like
Oh,
a rack.
so it almost looks like yeah.
Jim's staring at your rack.
I am staring at your rack. It's a beautiful
Hey,
rack, Matt.
right
Hamilton.
down here, Jim.
I missed
Got a
the
piece of
baseball
meat.
memo today. My goodness.
Well, big game today.
Well, I know. I didn't realize that until this morning when I was driving in.
So
I mean, I didn't realize it until I was getting dressed for coming into the
But also,
show.
An hour
speaking of
ago.
you getting dressed, Matt Hamilton, I love that he's got a child's shirt on, and it's
It
not
is an adult XL. Is not a child's shirt.
so because it's not the logo. Like the picture on it's fine, but I bet dollars to donut that shirt glows in the dark. Or
No,
or
when
what
the
does
sun
do?
hits it, it
That's
changes
what it is.
colors.
Okay,
What color does it turn?
It's like all the colors.
Oh.
Nola's got a couple shirts like
Yeah.
that.
Right.
It's very
Viv.
cool.
Honestly,
I've
I
just never
saw
seen
that
that
and
as
was
an
like,
adult.
you know what? I can pull off a kid's shirt. I'm going to wear that.
How long have you had it?
When was I in San Diego? It was like a year
Not
ago.
no
2
way.
years ago.
No way. You were not there a year ago.
Were
you?
Maybe 2 years ago.
I think it was
I
last-
took a vacation there.
Yeah,
Did a show.
That was only the last
that hat that you said you were going to wear all the time.
What was that?
The Indiana
yes,
Jones
that's
hat.
2 years
Yeah,
ago.
yeah.
2 years
Oh
ago.
yeah. It's just kind of a dingy white shirt. I'm not gonna lie.
I know. White shirts just get dingy.
They
Molly
do.
hates white clothing because once it's off-white.
Well, one, because I always spill on myself. Yes.
Yeah, but like you've commented on my socks being dingy before.
That's fair. White
My
socks are the
shirts
worst.
To be
get-
fair,
are
like-
My
dingy.
white socks are dingy too. It's not just you. It's me too.
Buying white clothes, you just might as well either go with it being dingy or just toss it after wearing it 3 times. It's one of the two.
But you can't throw that one away because it's your special San Diego shirt. I get that.
Yeah.
You just have like a hairball on it though, on like the right sleeve. You know, like when you get like a little hairball from like when you shed, and then like it goes through the dryer, and then in the dryer spins it into a ball, and then that ball gets stuck to your shirt. That's what you just had.
Oh my gosh. And I've got some articles of clothing that grab dog hair like worse than others. And I think this is one of those t-shirts because I pulled a bunch of those little hairballs off of it when I put it on.
It's on your hand right now.
Oh no!
So there's no games going on at Lambeau Field, but it was 2-night concert, right? Luke Combs Friday and Saturday night.
Correct.
He performed up at Lambeau Field. Matt, you would have loved his hat. At least I saw one of the photos. He had a hat that was like kind of like a cream color, just said Lambeau Field on it, kind of like a box kind of squared thing there. So no cowboy. I don't think Luke Combs is a cowboy hat guy, which automatically endears me to him. His music is one of the few country people that I can palate.
Okay.
As Luke Combs. And Ryan sent to the group that a bunch of Packer players went on stage over the 2 nights. What do we got? Matt LaFleur, Edgerrin Cooper, Lucas Van Ness, Tucker Kraft, and Evan Williams over the 2 nights.
Let's not forget A.J. Dillon. Why are you still here?
That's right. I forgot he was there
He
too.
loves Door County, dude.
Oh my God! Just like the Packers don't want you. Just leave. Bye.
He's doing his own thing with like
oh my
Wisconsin
gosh.
tourism. I feel like
yeah, because
travel
he's
Wisconsin.
the mayor of Door County.
Yeah, they're still trying to.
What,
make
you think
that
they took
happen.
away his key to the county?
They should have.
I mean, you gotta have a
Why?
career after football. I
He
guess.
didn't leave
but
the
my
Packers. The
goodness.
Packers left him.
He stopped being good at football. The
He
NFL
stopped being
left
able
him.
to break
Good at
one
football.
tackle. What, Ryan? What was that
Savage.
face for? As if you don't agree.
I was just gonna say that. God, that's kind of it's a little rude, but it's true. Unfortunately.
Yeah, but I mean,
And where
the
his
guy
nickname
loves
is-
the state. Let him come back if he
Yeah,
wants
I
to,
mean,
Molly.
he's a cool vibes guy.
yeah.
Literally, if I was at the concert and I saw AJ Dillon come on the stage, I'd be like, "What? What are you doing
It would
here?"
ruin your vibe a little.
Yeah, like why are you here? Like
Because he
what are
loves
you
the
doing?
state.
Bring me Jordan Love. You're telling me Jordan Love didn't want to come on
Do you
stage?
think Jordan Love listens to country music?
No.
No,
I wouldn't think that AJ Dillon would. Actually, no, I would.
I would pick
Yeah.
AJ Dillon before
I
Jordan
definitely
Love.
think
For
so.
I have
sure.
not seen AJ Dillon. If I had to guess, he'd be wearing like tight jeans, a cowboy hat, and a big belt.
and a tight shirt. I
No,
would
he'd
think.
be
Here's the
wearing-
thing. With
he'd be
quads
wearing-
like that, every pair of jeans is tight.
That's fair.
Or jorts.
He'd be
He
wearing,
used to be
no, he'd
jorts
be
with
wearing
cowboy boots.
overalls that are cut to jorts with like no shirt underneath, just showing off all the
Again,
muscles.
Makes me not like you.
Yeah, that's
Also-
probably what he would do.
Wait,
I would
Molly.
dig it.
Molly's got some other grievances to air from this concert. So,
Axes to grind.
Matt Hamilton, correct me if I'm wrong. You're a guy that loves a good beer chug,
Oh.
and you're a guy more than willing to chug beer, whether it's hanging out at the local dive bar or on stage at a concert. Give you a Coors Light, and you're crushing it.
Absolutely. 100%. Especially if all eyes are on me. I'm
All right.
slamming them.
So before Molly destroys you,
I'm not going to destroy him.
what's your like what's your why for that? Like, why do you love it so much?
I feel like since I saw it on TV with other athletes doing it at events, like Taylor Lewan chugged out of like a boot at a Nashville Predators game.
Oh, and Cam
then-
Scattaboo. What?
Well,
he
he
chugged
did his
an
on a
energy drink
shoe.
out of a cleat.
But then, yeah, you had the Bakhtiari during the Bucks run,
Yep.
and then Rogers like failed at. Actually, we did a show at State Street Brats, and I was like a guest bartender in between some of our segments, and I slammed a beer after the show for like to show that I could beat Aaron Rodgers in a beer chugging contest. But the first opportunity I got
was
to do
getting the
it
vapors over
on
there.
stage. I was invited out on stage by Dierks Bentley at a concert in Duluth, Minnesota, and they handed me a beer. And yeah, I slammed it. And just like everyone else, all the other videos I've watched, the crowd also went wild when I slammed the beer. So it's just, it was just fun. It felt like everybody was like, good job.
So-
And I like pets.
Okay, yes, you do like pets. I just don't understand it. Like, I get it. I saw so many people posting on like their Instagram stories of being there and like the videos of the guys taking like shotgunning beers and whatnot. And to me, I'm just like, why are we cheering when they're just pounding a beer? Great, you have like just bubbles like falling down your shirt now, and now we're gonna make it seem like Tucker Kraft and Matt LaFleur are like the coolest dudes ever because they're chugging a beer on stage. Like,
it does make it
so
it's
boring.
Like one of us. That's
so it's funny.
Like, okay, but like, do people just like shotgun beers on the regular? Because I feel like that's not like
what
a
would you say
normal
the regular?
people thing.
If I say I shotgunned 2 beers a month, is that too many?
It seems weird to just shotgun beers when you're an
just
adult.
Random golf. You're out golfing. You're like, hey, I bet I am closest to the pit.
No, I just think that
instead of money, it's
I just think the fact
beer.
that we're all like cheering and like making it so exciting is just like so embarrassing.
So 844-770-3776. That's Carbus Talking text line. List is more. Can you call in and tell us what's the occasion that you shotgun beers for? How often do you do it per month? Is it more in the summer? I just want some shotgun context here because I'll just be honest. I'm not good at chugging beer. I'm not good at shotgunning beer. I don't like to do it, and I don't understand the appeal of it, mainly because I'm not good at it. So I've just given up.
I've never done it before, but it
I
seems
hate
like you
whistling, not because I don't think it's cool or people don't think it's approve of it. It's because I can't whistle, so I understand that.
So like
neither of you two can shotgun a beer.
I've never tried, so you can't say
that. Would you
that.
shotgun a soda then? Like, would you give it a go?
No, because the carbonation sounds like it would just get in your nose.
Way worse.
Yeah,
I've tried to
that
slam
sounds
like
intense.
a soda water before.
But what's like an equivalent? Waters would be too simple.
It'd be easy, yeah.
Yeah, so like what's an equivalent there
to a beer?
Yeah, from how to try to
maybe like a Zoa.
Oh,
it's not as carbonated as like a pop.
Again, it would get so. I just think it would like go in my nose.
I just feel like it's too. I mean,
or
it's
just give me
sweet,
like.
but
Doesn't Coors have like a non-alcoholic one?
Oh yeah.
Just give me one of those, and I guarantee that's like the same thing.
Well, I have an NA Blue Moon I could bring in.
It also just seems so like messy. I'm sorry, I don't want stuff just like dripping off my face.
That's where for people that are afraid of like how fast they're doing it. When you don't have to like spill on yourself to shotgun a beer. You can drink it all without spilling it, but it's
a talent.
It's a talent. But mostly when people start spilling it, it's because they're afraid of going slow. So they know if they spill 2 ounces, you're only drinking it.
Or I'd be scared of cutting my face with like the metal. Or like cutting my mouth with the metal, right? Because it's like the cracked aluminum.
But it's pushed in.
Okay.
Right? So you push the hole when you make it, it's punched inward, so there's no way you're going to like cut yourself.
I have cut my thumb more than once while trying to puncture that hole on a beer can. I'm a little clumsy, Matt, I'll be honest.
Oh my gosh.
Do you know what else bothers me about like this whole thing with the Luke Combs comment? I feel like on Friday when they brought out the probably not so popular guys, right? Because it was the offensive line. I'm willing to bet like 90% of the stadium didn't even know who it was until they like flashed their names up on the screen. You know what I mean? So then they were like cheering with these dudes that they don't even know who they were.
I guarantee that I will 100% agree that 90% of that audience, if you just brought up 5 tall, heavy-set dudes and said those were the offensive linemen, they would not be able to tell the difference.
You're probably right. I mean,
probably right, Matt.
People could think that you're Tucker Kraft. Actually, that'd be kind of fun if we pretended that Matt was Tucker Kraft.
Well, being as I'm not from Idaho.
Oh, okay.
That was so amazing.
Jim hates himself for that.
Tucker Kraft also, his leg did look pretty good. He did kick the shotgun beer can off the stage. His right leg, the one that he threw.
How many times did you watch this video?
A lot of people said that on Twitter. A lot of people noticed that on Twitter.
Packers Twitter. It's a great place to be.
People were getting very excited about this. Tucker Kraft looking mid-season form, shotgun and beers.
I was just going to say there's some fans of Luke Combs who I'm sure are not Packer fans that are just like, I'm going to this concert to see Luke Combs. Like, they might not even be able to point out Jordan Love if he was on stage because they're into the music.
Who is the most recognizable Packer to like the lay fan?
Jordan Love.
Like I feel like to a regular fan, it could be like AJ Dillon,
Micah Parsons. It's got to be Micah Parsons.
I don't know. He was in Dallas though for so long.
It's more the passive, like they're walking in the grocery store and you know who it was without other people gathering around them.
So just most famous athlete on the Packers.
Jordan Love.
I would say it's Mike. I think
Micah's
more people
probably
know Micah
or
by face.
Micah.
If you're walking around in Wisconsin, I think it's Jordan Love. Outside of Wisconsin, it's Micah.
Yeah.
What about like
just because we've got much more exposure to Jordan Love than we have Micah?
What
Parsons
about Alive?
So far.
Like, because here's when we think about it was Josh Madison chimes in. AJ Dillon's wife's family is big in the Fox Valley area, and then someone else mentioned that like, doesn't this very similar to Donald Driver? Like, I think Donald Driver might. Is it Aaron? Like Donald Driver might be the most recognizable Packer. He was on Dancing with the Stars, too. So if you just put him somewhere.
I think you got to go. Like,
if you're
Brett
talking
Favre?
in the state, maybe. But I think nationally, Aaron Rodgers is still by far the most recognizable.
Probably.
He's pretty. Yeah, he's got a pretty distinct look about him.
He does.
I think Brett Favre.
So does
even
Donald
more
Driver,
so.
though.
Driver's distinct too, but I think not as many
but
people
that's like a
nationally know
Wisconsin
who
thing.
he is.
Yeah, if you threw him in California, I don't know.
Because he's on a ton of. You're right, yeah. So he's on a ton of commercials, things like that.
Right.
So like, I'm thinking if you just took like the random Luke Combs fan that like they don't follow the Packers.
They're at Lambeau.
And you just lined up. I mean, Favre probably wins. So like non-QB, I think it'd be Driver. Like, you just stuck Donald Driver and two other random, and Jordan Love, and
Charles Woodson.
And Charles Woodson.
I don't think Driver would be up there.
Yeah,
I'm not the one to.
He was on like a Quick Trip pump for a while, wasn't he?
Did he do the
Cricket or Ticket
10
or
years ago,
something?
maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know.
the drunk driving stuff. Yeah, he just does a lot, and he does a lot of charity work, and
Yeah.
it's kind of like Mr. Packer.
Does he still live in Wisconsin?
No, he lives in Texas, but he's probably got a spot in Wisconsin.
Texas.
I think he's got a spot up here.
The spot
Milwaukee,
you should
actually.
be checking out is Ruth's Chris Steakhouse in Middleton. Ask about the Sizzle, Swizzle, and Swirl Happy Hour, and go see our good friends over at Ruth's Chris Steakhouse in Middleton. Say hi to Lee, and say hi to Kevin over there, and we're going to say hi to Tauscher coming up next.
It's a cork dork.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly.
Just say you like it. There's nothing cool about the band. It is objectively
find
not
it
cool.
I find
you
it cool.
like it.
Okay, I like it because it's cool.
It's not cool.
It can be cool to Matt. Like things can be cool to other people if they're not cool to you.
I like Star Wars. I
He's
know it's
so
nerdy as
judgmental.
hell.
No,
Star Wars
so
is cool.
judgmental. No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
When
Neither
I
is Star
dressed up
Trek,
in my
none of
Star
it.
Wars outfit,
it
that
wasn't
was
that
cool.
Presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End the friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Imagine the peace of mind knowing your home or business is safe 24/7. I'm Jeffrey Beckman, president of J&K Security Solutions, and we provide security you can trust. Serving Madison and southern Wisconsin, J&K Security Solutions offers state-of-the-art home and business security systems tailored to your needs. From video surveillance to home and business automation, to find out how J&K Security can help secure what matters most in your life, visit jksecurity.com.
I'm sure you feel the weather. You deserve better windows and doors. At Siding Unlimited, we install top-of-the-line wood, vinyl, and fiberglass windows with options to fit your style, color, and design choices. Built for energy efficiency, installed by our professional craftsmen at Siding Unlimited. Siding Unlimited, experience, integrity, craftsmanship. Stop by our amazing Madison showroom and visit sidingunlimited.com today.
As a single mom, I questioned college. I worried about having enough time and support, but I'm so glad that I didn't let that stop me. Once I started at Madison College, I realized I can do this. I'm really proud of myself. My instructors truly care about my success, and I have a community of support. My advice to other single moms, do this for you. There's more to your story at Madison College. Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
Experience the future of recovery at Carbon World Health. They've brought Escape Robotic Massage to Madison, the world's first AI-powered, fully automated therapeutic massage that's customized to your body every time. Using advanced body scanning, Escape maps your muscles and delivers precision-calibrated pressure to release tension, reduce inflammation, and accelerate recovery. Book your Escape session at Carbon World Health and feel what the future of wellness really feels like. Carbon World Health, your body optimized.
What's on Tap brought to you by Miller Lite, the original light beer. Rooting for the Brew Crew because we're from Milwaukee too. Tastes like Miller time. Every regular season Friday home game at American Family Field, ticketed fans 21 and over who sit in the Miller Lite beer pit in the left field loge bleachers will receive a free Brewers cap courtesy of Miller Lite. Milwaukee Brewers baseball and Miller Lite.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. if it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on where you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
It happens without warning. And when it's a truck crash, everything changes. Trucking and insurance companies know how to protect themselves after a crash. Call Gruber Law Offices and let us protect your rights. Never take on the insurance company alone. We've got the knowledge, skills, and resources to fight and win. And you pay nothing up front to get the help you need. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Green Bay Hall of Famer Mark Tauscher on Jim, Matt, and Molly is brought to you by Chalmers Jewelers. Chalmers Jewelers, with locations in Middleton and downtown Madison.
I don't know if I'd agree with that, Jim Rutledge.
Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer.
Better feeling winning a Super Bowl or proving people wrong?
Proving people wrong.
Wisconsin football analyst.
Mark, that's awesome stuff. We really appreciate your time.
That was quick.
Jim was too nervous asking any questions about Wisconsin, so.
Mark Tauscher on Jim, Matt, and Molly is brought to you by Chalmers Jewelers. Chalmers Jewelers, with locations in Middleton and downtown Madison.
Mark Tauscher joins us now on the Yuengling Guest Hotline. Yuengling, the oldest brewery in America and now officially in Wisconsin. DG Yuengling and Son, Pottsville, PA. Enjoy responsibly. And Mark, we're actually going to start this talking beer because Luke Combs was up at Lambeau Field and a bunch of Packer players and Matt LaFleur were on stage different nights, shotgunning some beers. And Molly, I don't want to put words in your mouth like Ryan did with our poll question, but what is your take? Because it says here, Molly says it's lame when musicians/athletes shotgun a beer on stage. Is that?
No, yeah, that's accurate.
All right.
It's lame.
Mark, what is
Ryan.
your take on Molly's take, and what is your take on shotgunning beers on stage?
Molly,
Tausch.
what do you do for fun? I mean,
that looks like a Wildy side.
What is it bothering you? Like, I understand not everybody loves drinking, and not everybody loves like slamming beers. I get that, but the boys are having a good bonding moment with the artist up on stage. The crowd eats it up.
Yeah, see, that's the part that bothers me, is that the crowd eats it up. Why do people eat it up?
Why does that bother you?
Because it's like, why do we cheer when they're just like spraying like beer all over themselves? Like, I saw Tucker Kraft, he poured out half of that beer onto the stage and like all over his clothes, and he didn't even like shotgun the rest of it.
So you just think it's shoddy and they're wasting product, or because it's all
I think
about
it's something
the
lame to
reaction.
cheer about. It's something lame to cheer about. Why are we cheering over like this? Just
I
cheer.
mean,
You can cheer
Molly,
because
there's
Tucker
plenty of-
Kraft and all those guys are coming up on stage. That's pretty cool. You
This
get to
is
see
your
some of your
worst
favorite
take.
Packers. I've had worse.
I don't. Yeah,
You're
sure
talking
you
about Rashawn Gary?
No, hey Molly, let me tell you this. Nobody's stealing this take. So I know you're always worried about people stealing your takes. This one won't get stolen. I understand everybody's got different likes, but if you get 70,000 people to get up on their feet and scream and hoot and holler, and even if it is somebody that's slamming a beer, why does it bother you? I guess I just don't understand why it would
doesn't bother me. I'm just like, just
Sounds like you're
scroll
bothered.
past it. I'm not watching your stories because it's the same video over and over and over of Tucker Kraft and Matt LaFleur and the offensive line that nobody in the crowd even knew who they were, chugging beers.
Oh boy! Now, did you think when Bakhtiari did it at the Bucks game? Did you like that? Because that people loved it, and then everybody started emulating it.
I don't
and that
understand
turned
why
into-
people love it, and I don't understand why they emulate it. Cool, you just chugged a thing of beer. Now you feel like garbage. Like,
Cool.
If I chugged a thing of soda or an NA beer, like I'm gonna have a stomach ache. I was gonna say tummy ache, and I was like, I'm an adult. Give me some
tummy ache
Tums.
for Molly. Why don't you slam something and then just let out a huge burp, like something that's got a
Believe
bunch of-
me,
she's not opposed.
I can. Were you there,
And
Tausch? Why
everybody
are you
goes
so
nuts for
offended
it.
by my take? I know you
did
love
kinda
Coors
come at it
Light.
with
I'm not
offensive lineman
offended. I don't understand why you're offended. Like, we all understand. Like, everybody's got different interests. The fact that you can get, I don't know how many people are up there, 60,000. The fact you can get everybody excited and the crowd fired up on a beautiful night, like, why does that bother anybody?
Fair. If we're talking about the peace and harmony of bringing people together to have a good time, there you go.
Yeah, everyone can
Is that
agree
what
on
a
this
concert
except
is
for you.
supposed to do?
No, I would just be
Isn't that
like,
the whole point?
woo, Matt LaFleur, Tucker Kraft.
Oh, God.
I'd be excited.
Molly, what is the best thing that's happened at an in-stadium or concert? What is it that, besides somebody just blaring out their songs, what else would happen? Do you like the Red Panda when she does the little cup thing?
Okay, that stuff. Wait, can we talk about that? The
awesome.
NBA is like, why does the you guys are gonna get mad at me now? Why does the NBA have the dumbest halftime performances? It's the same thing every single time. It's somebody balancing dishes on their head while they ride a unicycle. Like, what are we doing?
Is that not impressive to you?
It's impressive. Of course it is. I can't do it. But, like, why is it the same every single time? There's 80-some games in a season.
Guys,
It's the
is this
exact
what I
same
sound
thing.
like? Is this what I-
Yes.
God.
Judgmental Molly today. My God.
Molly, I'll tell you what, man. You're tough. You are tough, man.
Okay, you want to hear another one from the Luke Combs concert?
Yeah.
Sure.
Why was A.J. Dillon there? Like, Wisconsin and the Packers don't want you. Like, why is he there?
Get out of here, Molly.
Tell me I'm wrong, Tauscher.
Wow.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Well, Molly, he's married to a Green Bay girl. He does a ton of charity stuff. He lives up in Door County in the off season. He's back because he's friends with Luke Combs. He's buddies with teammates, and he probably was a huge deal to him. The guy's a big Carolina Panther fan and made him feel at home. Like, that's 4 reasons. How many more do you need?
Well, do you think he's trying to get back on the Packers roster?
He's on Carolina's. Do I think he wishes he never left Green Bay? Absolutely. But he's trying to make a career of it. He loves Green Bay. He's obviously going to live there when he's done. And he's trying to build relationships. You are just super cranky today. I don't know what. I'm not sure what has gotten into you, but everything seems to be bothering you, and none of this stuff should.
I don't know if I'm.
Next time I'm in the office, we're gonna have a nice talk.
I don't know if I'm pulling a Tauscher or a Wildy today, if we're being honest. That was a joke.
I know which one you're. I definitely know which one you're pulling, and I definitely know it's not me. Rubbish.
Tausch, do you want to touch on any proper techniques or rule of thumbs for chugging a beer?
No, because in Molly's defense, I like a beer. I just want to drink it. I don't want it. You're to slam it. Like, that's not for me. Like, I've done it, but now that I'm older, I don't.
So
and
if you go to a ball game, if you go to a Brewer game and they put on Mark Tauscher on the Jumbotron and you have a beer in your hand, you're not going to slam it? You're just going to wave and...
No.
Oh, man.
No, I'm not. I'm at the point in my life, I don't peer pressure and all that. No, I'll just take a little sip. People get boo me, and then I'll dump it over somebody's head.
Well, we are different people, Mark me.
Mark me.
Mark.
No doubt about that, Matt. I'll agree with you on that 100%.
All right, Tausch, I have another ballpark question for you then. 10-cent hot dog night at the Timber Rattlers game over the weekend, right? I think Jesse went. Okay,
Fun.
yeah. I don't know.
He didn't even bring it up to. He was.
No?
I'll tell you what. He was cranky today. We were down at Hard Rock Casino Rockford, and he didn't even bring up the fact. How many do you think he didn't even tell us how many he shoveled down his gullet? I have no clue.
Well, okay, then that's 2 questions.
glizzy
How
gullet.
many glizzies do you think that Jesse guzzled? And 2, how many would you guzzle if it was 10 cents each?
In my prime, and I really wanted to, I'd eat a lot of hot dogs. I don't know how many, but it would be 25 plus because they're small. They're not big dogs. Jesse, I think probably, I would say low 20s for him would be my guess. I think he probably got a little tummy ache and had to suck down some Pepto after he did it, and that's probably why he's sick and all ornery today.
Fair.
Tosh, earlier today, did you end up placing a bet? I guess my first question.
We did.
Okay, what did you end up placing a bet on?
So we, as a show, do this every year. We go down there. We did $25 to win the division just because, whatever. We went, I think, 100 to win the NFC because the odds were better as 800 to 1 or 800 plus 800. So you bet 100, you win 800. I looked at it. Nobody outside of the NFC West was ahead of Green Bay. Everybody else's odds were worse. I think those 3 teams cannibalize each other. I think Green Bay, if Vegas is right, or Rockford, Green Bay is going to be sitting in a great spot. So, obviously, things could change. I thought that value was the best. Jordan Love MVP, exact same as Caleb Williams.
So that's what I was going to ask you about.
That didn't move the needle for me.
So, and I get that. Last year I won some money because I bet the Bears to win the division. I did that at the fantasy football draft. That did well. I could have doubled up. I had Ben Johnson winning Coach of the Year because I figured if one happens, then the other one happens. But I think there's a world where both Caleb Williams and Jordan Love finish in the top 5 in MVP voting this year. I think we always want to compare and contrast them as like one has to be good, one has to be bad, or what if they're both really good this year? Like, and both these teams are hanging around 12 wins. Like, they both would be in the conversation most likely for MVP.
I think it'd be awesome for obviously the NFC North and the league if that happened. I tend to think that one will elevate and the other probably will dip, however you want to look at it.
Yeah, Caleb's going to
come
up.
I think it'd be great. I think Caleb Williams, his completion percentage has to come up. And if it does, he has shown he's a big game, primetime guy. I know he calls himself Iceman, which that's a whole nother conversation. But I think the Bears, if they can get off to a hot start, I think they can do some things. But I just feel like there's too many variables that have to go the right way for them. And for both teams, whoever ends up with a better team record will probably end up leading that MVP vote.
That I agree.
So I don't think both can be in the mix.
Tausch, I got a Badger question for you. The search committee has been put together for the new AD. Is it a mistake to not have Barry on this crew?
I don't think it's a mistake in that end. Do I think that leaning on Barry and having people that are going to be on that committee talk, maybe bring him into the equation a little bit and just kind of get his input? But I think it's a lot of time. And Barry Alvarez is retired. He's doing a show with Jesse Nelson. So I think that should sum it up. So I think obviously his institutional knowledge and everything should be leaned on and asked. But it's a new era. And I think to not lean on him and ask him questions, I think would be wrong. Mm-hmm. But to put a lot on him, he would dominate that conversation. And I think you want to have some new eyes take a look at it, come about it, and hopefully everybody can come together to say this was a smart move.
All right, Tausch, was it a mistake that you're not on this committee?
No.
No.
I think what they ended
I appreciate
up doing,
the honesty.
I think what they ended up doing was pretty smart. They have different athletes from different – because for as much as football drives the bus, I would be all in on football.
Mm-hmm.
There are football folks on there. Obviously, Chris Ballard, a lot of experience. If you had 5 football guys on there, even though I think football needs to be the predominant reason for whoever gets this job, I do think it's good to balance it out a little bit. And I think we'll see how it all shakes out. There's a long way to go in that process, but I think they probably did a pretty good job. Well, again, I'm going to hold judgment until we see how it all shakes out.
Okay.
Tausch, have you played the schedule game for the Packers yet? And if so, where do you have them record-wise?
I haven't done the whole thing. I think that first game of the year is going to be really tricky.
Yeah.
We talked on our show last week that the Micah Parsons injury, I think, definitely helped Green Bay's early part of their schedule because the league wants Micah Parsons playing these primetime, big-time games. The Vikings are not viewed that way. And going up there, even though they got a new quarterback, I think that's going to be a heck of a challenge. But I think the Packers are sitting in a great spot to do some things, especially if they can get off to a 4-1, 5-1 start.
Yeah. No, agree. Are you on a walk right now? You doing a workout?
Why do you ask? It's a
just
beautiful
wondering.
day.
It is a beautiful day, and you just sounded like you're on a walk, so I didn't know if you wanted to give us your workout routine or something.
No, I'm just taking a little walk. I have a little meeting down here in Milwaukee, and I got 10 minutes. I figured, why not get outside and do something rather than sit in my keister in my Chevy Tahoe? You know what I mean?
There you go.
Look, that's a great idea, Tausch. Thanks for the time.
Yeah.
You got it, guys.
All right, that's Mark Tauscher, brought to you by Chalmers Jewelers in Madison and in Middleton. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly.
Okay, Jim, the phone's on. Say your take now about Jordan Love and Matt LaFleur.
Nope, that's a photo. That's a photo, not a video.
League sources are telling me that Jim Rutledge needs to hold his phone further back.
League sources tell me you guys need to learn to listen.
Presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
It's time for the American Value event in Metro Ford of Madison. Get into a 2025 Ford Bronco with 4.9% APR for 66 months. That's just $17.64 for $1,000 finance. Plus, every new vehicle at Metro Ford of Madison comes with their exclusive 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty. Don't miss out. These offers end May 31st, 2026. Head to Metro Ford of Madison on the east side or visit metrofordofmadison.com and drive home your new F-150 today.
Ben Brust here for the Princeton Club. If you're looking for your better tomorrow, you know where to go. It's the Princeton Club. If you're looking to grow, it's also the Princeton Club, because they will cheer for you in all areas of your life. The best way to do that is to start a foundation of having a healthy body, and your growth will start from there. With the cleanest health clubs in Wisconsin, they provide everything for you to reach your goals. Start your better tomorrow today and grow in all areas of your life at the Princeton Club. Join for a better tomorrow.
Your family's safety is your responsibility, and it starts with a solid roof. When the next storm rips through and takes some of your shingles with it, call Badgerland Exteriors. Or looking to replace your whole roof but don't want to break the bank? Let the team at Badgerland Exteriors give you a free, no obligations estimate.
AJ with Badgerland Exteriors here. Contracting made easy is more than a tagline. It's how we run our family business. Visit BadgerlandExteriors.com to get started on your next project. That's BadgerlandExteriors.com.
Whether you're grilling outside, sitting on the patio, or watching the game, summer is the perfect time to sip on a cocktail made with Door County Distillery. Handcrafted award-winning spirits made locally in beautiful Door County. Hey, it's Alex Stroh. Mix up a G&T with that signature green bottle of gin, or sip on it with a couple of rocks, my favorite, the Door County Distillery Bourbon. Made in Door County, available all over the state, including right here in the Madison area. Local, affordable, award-winning. That's what it's all about. It's Door County Distillery. Find the retailer nearest you, doorcountydistillery.com.
Join the Madison Money Guy, Christian Finfrock, for Retirement Income Strategies, Saturday and Sunday mornings at 7. Get the information you need as you plan for retirement. That's Retirement Income Strategies, Saturday and Sunday mornings at 7. Investment advisory services offered through Retirement Income Strategies, an SEC-registered investment advisor.
The sound of summer is on ESPN Madison.
Wizarowski, the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Madison's home of the Brewers.
To high drive.
Catch every Milwaukee Brewers game this season on 100.5 ESPN.
Watching it sail, it's a grand slam!
Brewers baseball on ESPN Madison is presented by Hard Rock Casino Rockford and brought to you by North and South Seafood and Smokehouse.
Hi, this is Lee, inviting you to Ruth's Chris Steakhouse in Middleton. We got a great happy hour every day of the week from 4 o'clock to 7, and our patio during the summer is open too. If you're getting married, special occasion, a birthday, anniversary, or even a business meeting, we've got all the accommodations right here at Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. You work hard and sometimes you're not sure what you want to do, where you want to spend your money. I want to encourage you to come into Ruth's Chris Steakhouse and say hello. It'd be a pleasure to meet you.
The Bucks are listening to trade offers on Giannis.
It's the smart basketball move that nobody wants to talk about.
He's given everything to this city. He's brought us a championship.
Is this the end of an era in Milwaukee?
He has consistently said he wants to be able to compete for championships. He did not say he wants to do it in Milwaukee.
Now's the hard part. Finding the right team that's going to give you the right assets back that you can reset, because you're never going to find another Giannis.
Follow along on Madison's home of the Bucks, 100.5 ESPN.
When you've been injured, you need a winning team on your side. Gruber Law Offices will fight for the results you deserve. Call Gruber Law Offices today, a proud partner of your Milwaukee Brewers. One call, that's all.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light. Also brought to you by J&K Security Solutions, securing homes and businesses in the Madison area since 1987.
Jim, Matt, and Molly continues. We're live in the Everlight Solar studio. Jim Rutledge alongside Molly Brown and Matt Hamilton. Primetime Laura Sean behind the glass. And you can stream us on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream is where you can see us as well. And on Friday, we did a little bit of a schedule game. But I, over the weekend / today, did the schedule game for the entire NFC North. And I also asked you guys to do that as well. And we're going to get to all of them. But my actual wins for the Packers is bumped up a little bit here. My My standings have changed since we did the preseason, pre-schedule standings of where I thought the North was going to finish. So I want to get into where we have everyone finishing all together, but I wanted to start with Matt. Where do you have the Green Bay Packers finishing? Not like where they fall in the division, but what's their overall record for them?
My overall record for the Packers is 14-3.
All right.
What do you mean? Oh, right. Yeah.
Well, it doesn't make it as fun of like what were some coin toss games where you're like, oh, maybe I don't know.
I just have them winning the coin toss games.
Oh, well, give me
right. So I got them winning both the Packer games, the Packer games against the Vikings, which some people might say one could be a toss up, the away game. I got them winning both against the Lions, and I think the Lions are going to be good. But I have them winning both those, and then the Bears winning both.
So you have a team that 2 years ago went 1-5 the division, sweeping the division.
Yeah.
Okay.
This year.
Gotcha.
I mean, they were what are they? 1 game away from sweeping the division last year.
They were a blocked field goal away from getting swept in the division 2 years ago.
Well, I know. I'm not disagreeing, but that's 2 years ago. Last year, recently, they're
2 years ago. They were a better record. They won 11 games that year.
Okay, but last year they won 5-1. And they gave up a fourth quarter win. We're not talking about 2 years ago. That's so far in the past. We're nothing like that team.
You're right. Sure. All right. Not the same coach or quarterback.
So yeah, the close games. But I have them losing the chalky ones.
Yeah, that's it then.
Yeah, they're losing the ones that you'd think they would lose: the Rams, the Patriots, and the Bills.
All right, Molly, where do you got them at?
I have the Packers at 13-4.
Okay. And what were your some coin flip games there? Or what did you have?
We did this on Friday, you guys. I can't remember.
Well, I'm saying right now you can
pull up the schedule again.
I got them out. It's right
I had the coin flip game of the Rams, which I had them beating the Rams. I think every divisional game is a coin flip, but I believe that I have them beating the Vikings twice this season, and then splitting both Lions and Bears.
So there's 2 of your losses.
Yep, and then
probably a loss to the Bills.
I think you had also
I have a loss to the Bills.
You also said the Falcons Thursday Night Football home
Did I
opener.
say the Falcons?
Yeah, you predicted that.
I was like, I must have crushed a beer or something like that.
Probably shotgunned one on the show. No, I wish I had my actual paper. I can't find my paper that had it all broken out. But I had them going 13-4.
So mine's a little different from what I had. On Friday, I had them 10-7. I actually have them 11-6. So
what did you change?
I had the Bears sweeping them. I have it split now.
Oh. Okay.
So I have the Packers splitting against everyone.
Which game do you have the Packers winning? Just curious.
But honestly, for the NFC North, home games I had the Packers winning, away games I have the other team winning.
That's a fair way to do it. Yeah.
I try to be somewhat realistic that if I'm rolling the dice, odds are things could split in the division this good. That I feel like these teams would split against each other. One thing I thought was interesting before we get to the rest of it, I don't know what to do with it. I just wanted to share it that, and I actually pulled this from, I was listening to a Bears podcast, but the idea was that the Bears, and Matt, I know you're big into this, the Bears are plus 15 in basically travel days as opposed to their opponents. So throughout the year, if those are listening, that the Bears will gain 15 days compared to their opponents as far as where they travel, when they travel, time off in between games, things like that. Like for an example, I believe like their Seattle game is like the Sunday after a Thursday game. So they have all that extra time. And then the game after in Seattle, they play like Monday night. So it just so happened to break out that the travel schedule and days off schedule works out well for them.
I believe they also travel the least amount of miles of any NFL team.
So that probably plays into it as well. The Packers towards the bottom at -2. And so it didn't really affect my standings. It was just one of those things when I was looking into it, it was interesting where it said there was something saying that the Bears had an easier schedule than most teams in the North when you account for the travel side of it. So does it matter at all? Matt, you're probably the best on this because you're someone who have travel for sports or anything like that. I think there's a little something, my 2 cents, is that especially the East Coast, the West Coast, or West Coast to Central, to me that's where I think it would matter the most, or like that Thursday to like when do you play again sort of stuff. Like that's when I see it the most.
So one of the fun facts I was told when we were traveling to China and Korea for the 2 Olympics I played in was for full like time zone acclimation, you need 24 hours for every hour you shift in time zone. So like when you go to Korea, that's 12 hours, 13 hours.
That's a lot.
Wow.
So like, yeah, that we ended up going to Japan for 7 days and then we're in Korea for 3 before we even started competing. So we were in roughly the same time zone. Obviously, you won't feel it as much when you're domestic flying here in the U.S., but it's 2 time zones out to the West Coast and 1 to the East. You might be off by like an hour or 2. So that extra day, and again, I know it sounds silly, but that extra day is going to matter to get like your circadian rhythm back on track for the time zone you're in. And I there is something to it. Like the Bears are essentially over the Packers when you compare the two, are getting 1 whole day a week more rest than the Packers because they get plus 15. Packers are -2. There's 18 weeks, roughly. I'm missing one week in there, but a whole day. We talk about injury and stuff.
Well, that's where
how
I was
many times is one more day like, oh, that sprained ankle was almost there, but isn't quite back to 100%. It's gonna matter in the long run, I think.
Yeah, Mal, that's where I was going with it. Was more of like the injury side of it. Of
It's
like
significant.
Getting that extra concussions is a big one. Concussion protocol, getting that extra day out of there too. The one other thing I thought, for me, I think matters more, and I know that we're all, in Wisconsin and the cold weather matters, but outside of like extreme cold, but let's say like I think it affects teams more. Let's just use the Packers as an example, to have to like go to Miami and play the Dolphins when it's 85 degrees outside, because they will put you in the sun. They actually they have like tarp stuff there to kind of make you even spotlight it more in the sun. That like playing I'm not saying the Packers are doing that this year. I'm just using them as an example. But playing in
December 20th.
Yeah, playing in South Florida when it's extremely hot, and then having to is harder than having long term than it is having to play in the cold. So like for an example, if you have to play in Green Bay and it's 0 degrees, I think your body recovers faster after that game than it does having to play in the heat. Like I think
from all the like sweat loss and stuff.
So like you play in that game, even if you win that game against the Dolphins down there, your next week or maybe 2 weeks could be affected with depending on how tight those games are, with how drained you are. I think that's another interesting part of the schedule. Is more for me. I watch the heat and who's playing who after having played like in that super hot ass weather down there, because it can drain the bejesus out of you.
Yeah, I mean, luckily for the Packers, they, like Matt said, December 20th is the Dolphins game, and the only other one is the Buccaneers game, and that's on October 4th.
Yeah,
which could be warm, but
and I didn't factor it in here. I just find it interesting, just like you were talking about the travel schedule side of it, just that side of it as well. All right, so on the other side, we'll come back and we'll give our full divisions, the division records. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
This is Robin Bryden from the depths of Scotland, and you're listening to Jim, Matt and Molly on 100.5 ESPN Madison.
Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin present your Badger Minute.
This Badger Minute brought to you by The Jump Around. Don't miss new episodes of this exclusive digital show talking all things Wisconsin sports. New episodes debut Thursdays at 12:30, streaming on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. With your Badger Minute, I'm Riley Yao. Evan Cohen joined The Jump Around Thursday afternoon, and he took umbrage with the fact that Barry Alvarez wasn't included on the search committee for Wisconsin's next athletic director.
We have to ask the question, is Wisconsin football successful, or is Barry Alvarez successful? If we're saying football is the lifeblood of the university and football is the lifeblood of the sports department, why would Barry Alvarez involved? Because if you care about football first, football's never been good without Barry Alvarez.
Wisconsin weather is unpredictable. Your windows shouldn't be. Upgrade with Pella and get 0% interest until 2030. Order by April 30th at PellaWI.com.
At J&K Security Solutions, protecting your home or business is more than just the priority. It's what we do. I'm President Jeffrey Beckman. Since 1987, J&K Security Solutions has been committed to providing Madison and southern Wisconsin with dependable security solutions. Whether it's security, fire, or the latest automation solutions, go to jksecurity.com to see how J&K can help keep your home or business secure. Get protected now at jksecurity.com.
A strong team makes all the difference, and Everlight Solar just expanded theirs. Everlight now offers roofing and exterior services for homeowners dealing with storm damage. From the first call to the final repair, Everlight quickly handles everything under one roof. When your roof takes a hit, you've got a team behind you. Start today at everlightroofing.com. That's everlightroofing.com. Everlight, powering through any storm. A proud partner of Wisconsin Athletics.
Ben Brust here to tell you about Zimbrick European. They're Mercedes, Audi, Porsche, and certified pre-owned. But the best part is I've been working with them since 2018, and the evolution has been a 2-door, a 4-door, and now it's time for an SUV. My life has changed, and it's changed with Zimbrick European. Being a dad has made it really important to have the comfort and the safety that the SUV will bring me. Again, Zimbrick European off the belt line at Rimrock Road. Of course, I found the sexiest car on the lot. Check them out.
Running a business doesn't leave time to wait. You need answers and a banker who responds. At Starion Bank, you work directly with local decision makers who understand your business and act quickly. No runaround, no delays, just solutions. The right banking relationship makes a difference, especially when things get complicated. Starion Bank, built for the long game. Visit starionbank.com to get started today.
In 1987, the Bucks took on the world and changed basketball forever.
At stake, basketball supremacy in the United States.
Bucks versus the World, narrated by Charlie Behrens, is the new season of Behind the Bucks podcast, presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. It's the untold story of the 1987 McDonald's Open, when the Bucks became the first NBA team to face the Soviet Union. Listen now on Bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get podcasts.
Talk Badger sports year-round with the Jump Around podcast.
Joined by former Badgers offensive lineman Rob Havenstein.
I mean, I came up in such a great time at Wisconsin. You know, Gabe Karimi had just won the Outland Trophy. John Moffitt was a stud. Travis Frederick was a young guy coming up. And so I got to learn what it means to wear that Motion W on your helmet.
The Jump Around, brought to you by Steinhoffels. Streaming live every Thursday on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel and available wherever you get your podcasts.
This is Robin Bryden from the depths of Scotland, and you're listening to Jim, Matt and Molly on 100.5 ESPN Madison.
Are you looking for a place to build your future close to home? Well, Madison College is the right place for you. They serve South Central Wisconsin with 7 campuses, including 3 locations right here in Madison. And then also other locations in Fort Atkinson, Portage, Reedsburg, and Watertown. Students get hands-on experience using industry-level technology in everything from healthcare and robotics to skilled trades. Madison College is also proud of their championship Wolfpack athletic programs. You can follow along at Madison College on Facebook and Instagram to keep up with everything happening on campus and beyond.
She's Molly Brown. I'm Jim Rutledge alongside Matt Hamilton. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly. We are presented by Coors Light. Primetime Morrison behind the glass, and we've kind of talked about it. Matt, you have the Packers at 14 wins.
Yes.
Molly, you have 13 wins. Is that right?
Yes, I don't like being a homer, but yes.
And I have the Packers at 11 wins here. Yeah,
I'm saying I don't like being a homer because it makes me because I'm like, wow, they actually do have 13 games that I realistically could see them winning, that if it's a number significantly lower than that, I'm going to be bummed. That's why I don't like being a homer. I'm guarding my heart. That's what it always comes back to.
Because you guys, I don't have anyone in the North winning as many games.
To me,
I have other people winning.
I heard her say I don't like the Packers winning.
No.
That's not what she said.
I love the Packers winning. And I love it so much that I don't want to pick them to win, because then if they win, I'll be like, oh, I didn't even pick you to win. Amazing.
Molly, you actually have them going 11-1 up until the
yes,
5
see, this
final
is a
games
problem.
of the season.
This is a problem. And I don't like it.
You have them losing 3 of the final 5 against the Bills, the Bears, and then the Lions to wrap the season.
I don't like it. Because I just know they're going to lose to the Falcons. They're going to lose to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They're going to lose these games they shouldn't.
That's the only game Molly has them losing in the
and
first 12 weeks.
that's a game I could realistically see them winning, too. That they should win.
I mean, Ryan, to be fair, I don't have them losing until week 9.
No,
so
you have them losing week 6. You have them losing to the Cowboys.
No, I read it. I think
okay. Well, Matt just did his own thing. All right.
Well, no, you told me to play the schedule game.
No. Molly locked in her picks when we were supposed to on Friday.
Yeah.
But these two decide to change theirs.
I changed mine one. I was open. I changed mine one.
All right, Matt. Did you change yours first loss to the Lions? Is that what it was?
Better not try them to lose. No, he said that they ran the table.
They're sweeping them
against NFC North.
I have their first loss against the Patriots in week 9.
Patriots week 9. Okay.
Which again is the game that they could realistically win.
All right.
So it's funny when I went through. I mean, look, as a Bears fan, I went through the Bears schedule. I'm like, I stopped and reset it because I'm like, I have too many wins. and I went back and changed it because I
honestly I saw
felt
mine.
like it
was
too
like,
high.
this is the perfect amount of wins.
Good for you guys.
I have too many wins for the Packers, and I have too many for other teams, and too little for others.
All right, so
That's
let's do we want run some music here? All right, so Matt, who do you got in last place, and how many wins in the NFC North?
In last place, the Minnesota Vikings with a record of 6-11 and 0-6 in the division.
Okay, Molly.
Me in last place. The Minnesota Vikings going 9-8, and I hate that I have them only winning 9 times because I don't think it's accurate.
Oh my gosh.
I have the
You
Vikings.
can't have only 9 wins when your quarterback is better and you still have Justin Jefferson on the team.
No, I hear your logic. I
did think it was interesting from Tauscher today that he said the Packers and the Vikings were the only 2 teams in this league that had true ultra stars in Jefferson and Micah in the division.
I mean, Amon-Ra's not quite there yet.
I don't think
He's
anyone
one of
else.
the best receivers in the
Gibbs.
league.
I don't think
I don't
any of
think
those
he's a
guys are.
superstar.
I don't think they're top 10 players. I feel like that's what Towers
Aiden
is talking
Hutchinson?
about. Aiden Hutchinson's
Jameer
not a
is
top 10
Maybe,
player.
but he was coming off. He didn't do it last year.
In the mix.
If he's healthy, he will be.
He's a top 4 running back.
Yeah,
For
but
sure.
But top 4 running back, I don't think equals top 10 player.
Okay. You're
Oh,
probably
you're
right.
just grouping them all in together. I see.
Yeah.
It was,
No,
it was an interesting. It was an interesting.
Yeah,
take
it's not
on it.
wrong.
No, I think it's.
I love Justin Jefferson. Come to Green Bay.
7-10 is where I have the Vikings. I have them in last
Whoa,
place.
7 wins. Who's their quarterback then? If that's their
I think it'll be-
mid-season, who's their quarterback?
I think it'll be Kyler. He'll miss some games with injury.
Yeah. And I just don't think he's that good.
I think he's better than J.J. McCarthy.
He is.
I think he is. I just think that a lot of those games are gonna go against them. All right, Molly, who do you got in third place?
I have the Chicago Bears at 11-6.
The Bears.
Which feels too low, but also feels like a good number.
I think it's pretty good.
It's not that far off from where I have the Bears as far as wins.
I have the Bears at 10-7 and 3-3 in the division.
Okay.
Okay.
I have the Lions at 10-7.
Interesting. Okay.
I don't have the division
Wow.
records
We're
here.
different.
That's okay. I just did it for fun.
And honestly, if I did, I think I have everyone at 3-3 in the division.
Interesting.
It's just kind of the way I broke it out. I'm like, these teams are all so equal; they're all going to split against each other.
Even the
Actually, you know what? I think I have
Even the Vikings that have 7 wins.
No,
said.
I have the Bears beating. I have the Bears sweeping the Vikings for sure. So I have still on the Vikings. The top tiers I have.
Soup.
All right, then Molly, second place.
Second place, I have the okay. I have the Lions. I have the Detroit Lions in second place at 13-4. So technically, they're tied with the Packers, but I was like, we'll put the Packers on top.
Okay, Matt.
The Motor City Kitties at 12-5 with a 3-3 divisional record.
12-5. Okay.
I have the Packers 11-6 in second place.
Okay.
So that's how I broke it out.
God, who's a homer on this show now?
Oh yeah, the team that won the division last year.
Hey, I'm just saying you're a
Okay,
homer.
and the record is
So I have the Packers 11-6. Now
Okay.
for first place, I have the Bears 12-5.
12-5.
So only one win difference between what Molly had them at. I
And
just
2
think-
for me, so it's not that bad. It's not that far off.
Give
So
the
you don't
Packers
think
a
anybody in
force.
the North gets over 12 wins?
Nope, I think the Bears win it at 12-5, and I can see the Packers win
Molly's
it at
got 2
12-5.
teams over 12 wins.
That's
I've got
assuming
one
that
at
I
12
broke it out
and one
right.
at 14, so I'm with you.
So I
Molly.
assume, Molly, you just have the Packers with a better division record than the Lions in that case?
I don't know.
However it works out, okay.
You know what? I didn't think it through to be like, wait, which one
Yeah.
wins? Because I didn't think I was going to give Detroit 13 wins.
Because I asked her when I looked at this, I was like, so why do you have the Packers losing the last one to Detroit? She's like, oh, they'll be in the playoffs, so they'll probably be sitting starters. I'm like, they'll be playing Detroit, who's got 13 wins. That's
We didn't think it all the way
that's
through,
probably
okay?
for a 1 seed.
Yeah, no
and
kidding.
And the bye of the playoffs. And yeah, she's like, oh man, you're
Yeah,
right.
holy crap.
Well, then if that's the case, then I'm picking the Packers to be like 14-3, and I'm not doing that. Not doing that.
That's what Matt picked, and he's an idiot.
See, no, because that I get it because I started filling out with the Bears. I'm like, I can't have them at 14 wins. That's insane. It's too homerish. So I went back and I just retroactively changed some of the coin flip games.
See, I was taken aback by it, but I just ran with it. I was like, oh, looks like 14 wins is what it is.
Wait. Wait, so if I did change that one, the Packers would be 14-3, and then the Lions would be
12-5.
12-5.
Which is exactly what I have.
God, no! I can't!
So,
Don't worry, We've got the Vikings doing bad.
Did you play this, Ryan, or not?
I did not. No.
Okay.
Ryan, you're so boring.
I'm here to collect the data from you guys.
Put it together. This isn't quite a don't quote me, but it does kind of fall there. Off of what Tauscher said, I still stick with my standings, but I think whichever quarterback wins the North will be a finalist for the MVP between the Bears and the Packers. I don't think the Lions.
When you say finalists, you mean top 5?
Top 3.
Top 3.
Top 3.
Yep. I think if
Jared Goff and the Lions,
Jared Goff ain't winning the MVP.
No, between the Bears and the Packers.
But that's what I'm saying. If the Lions win the North, you don't think that?
I don't think Jared Goff will be in the conversation.
Okay.
I just think Jordan Love. If Jordan Love gives the Packers to what you're talking about, you're going to naturally be in that. And then if Caleb does, I think same thing because he's going to have the. I think these quarterbacks are going to have very statistically similar seasons next year. I just think Caleb's going to have more rushing yards, but the rest will be very similar.
So you think Jared Goff is like Leonardo DiCaprio before that movie where he fights the bear?
The Revenant?
The Revenant, yeah. Where he was just kind of like snubbed for Oscars or snubbed for an MVP.
I didn't know if you were going about the character or about the actor.
Oh, no, I was going with like the snubbing.
No, I just think...
Doesn't he have a big beard? That's what I was thinking.
In the Revenant.
In the Revenant, yeah.
Leo,
to complete it full circle, he gets like...
Mauled by a bear.
Yes.
Wait, and then did he ever win an Oscar?
Yeah, for the Revenant.
Oh,
but
okay.
Like Shutter Island, he was fantastic in and probably could have got it. Inception.
Should we power rank Leonardo DiCaprio movies?
No, I'm just saying.
I
Like,
think What's Eating Gilbert Grape, really underrated performance from Leonardo DiCaprio.
What is it?
What's Eating Gilbert Grape, really good.
Isn't he like 13 in that movie?
So good, though. Have you seen it?
No.
So good. Him
I know
and Johnny
about
Depp,
it,
they cook. They cook in that movie.
Titanic? He didn't win an Oscar for lead role in that.
Well, yeah, no.
That's what I'm saying. It's like he
Chippewa
got snubbed
Falls.
on some really great movies. Movies that won a bunch of other awards. He didn't.
Great Gatsby. Great movie.
He was good in that. You know what movie
We
that?
gotta get the Chippewa Falls.
Catch Me If You Can. Not an
I love that
Oscar-worthy
movie.
performance, but fun movie.
Such a good, entertaining movie.
Really fun.
Chime in with your favorite Leonardo DiCaprio.
You know, why don't you
movies.
compare Leonardo
There's a
DiCaprio?
lot.
Here, you can compare. Maybe we can do this when we come back. Compare Leonardo DiCaprio movies to your standings.
And Molly, what did you have the Vikings finishing at again?
9 and 8.
9 and 8.
You don't listen to me?
You have the NFC North might be like the best division of all time.
Yes.
They
I think
all
it might
have
be.
winning records, including one team's 12-5, one team's 14-3.
Tell me another division that compares. NFC West?
I think there are
closest.
I think
Rams,
there are probably
Niners,
a couple divisions
Seahawks,
where I would
Cardinals?
say there are better teams, but I think the NFC North is the most competitive division. I don't think any team's getting over 12 wins.
Well,
in the North?
Yeah,
be
in
a
the
hater
North.
then.
Yeah, no. I think they're all good. I don't think any of them are great.
Hey, why don't you stick to collecting the data, friend?
I'm just saying. I have it basically the same as Jim. I honestly would have a lot of the wins
And
being the
what's
same.
that tell you?
I don't think Jim is necessarily wrong most of the time.
Whoa. Whoa.
Man.
Aggressive.
Your point is a valid
You get
one,
in my
Jim.
ear and you tell me things, Ryan. Don't even. Don't even. You're like,
Come on.
God, what is this guy
Jim,
doing
don't,
right now?
Jim, don't listen to her. She's lying.
Well, that's what I tell myself is that you guys are all against me. This is Jim Matt and Mike sitting by Coors Light.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 10 and 35%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
This is Wisconsin linebacker Mason Posa.
Mason Bosa shuts the door.
You're listening to 100.5 ESPN WTLX Monona, Madison.
Broadcasting live from the Everlight Solar Studio, this is your Metro Kia of Madison Sports Center.
Good afternoon, Madison. I'm Ryan Wollersheim, and this is your Sports and Update brought to you by The Jump Around, a Badgers dedicated show. Tune in every Thursday at 12:30 on the ESPN Madison YouTube pages. Jim Rutledge and Riley Yauk talk all things Wisconsin Badgers football, basketball, and more. The Jump Around every Thursday at 12:30 on YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts. We have a full afternoon of baseball here on ESPN Madison with the Milwaukee Brewers visiting the rival Chicago Cubs for a 3-game series starting tonight. It's the first installment of the I-94 rivalry this season, and the Brewers currently sit tied for second place in the NL Central standings alongside the Cardinals. They're both 1.5 games behind the Cubs, who are sitting atop the division. See if the Brewers can jump ahead of the Cubbies this week. Pitcher Brandon Sproat is scheduled to start for the Brew Crew tonight. First pitch is at 6:40, so pregame coverage begins at 6:05, immediately following Jim, Matt, and Molly, right here on 100.5 ESPN, Madison's home of the Milwaukee Brewers. Also hear Lane Grindle of the Brewers Radio Network coming up on Jim, Matt, and Molly, scheduled to appear at 5:15 right here on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. Then we also got Zimbrick Honda's presentation of Prep Mania on the Diamond tonight. The Wanakee Warriors host the Verona Wildcats with Jesse Nelson and Dennis Semmer on the call. Watch it on the ESPN Madison YouTube page and stream it on the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Metro Kia of Madison, Madison's trusted Kia dealer. Stop into Metro Kia on the east side of Madison or metrokiaofmadison.com.
Everybody's ego takes a shot on this show.
You gotta keep your chill with Jim, Matt, and Molly.
I am savage.
So you're not special.
Jim, if we want to play this game, we can play this game.
And I'm just like, oh my God, this guy's going to swing on Jim. He's a complicated fellow. Oh.
People like me.
I don't think so.
This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, winners of the WBA Award for Best Radio Show on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
We're learning a lot about each other.
Her Saudi Unlimited poll question was, do you fart in front of your husband? Men obviously fart in front of their wives. Like, who are we kidding?
Yeah, obviously.
I'm trying my best not to.
No, you don't. You don't.
I do. I'm lucky enough to be sitting next to her. I don't want to ruin that, ever walk away.
I've known my wife be 17 years that I've known her. There's no evidence that she farts.
Oh my God! Jiminy Christ! Do I have problems that I fart in front of my husband? Like, this is crazy that your wife still farts in front of you.
Broadcasting live from the Everlight Solar Studio in downtown Madison, alongside Matt Hamilton and Molly Brown, here's Jim Rutledge.
It is hour number 2 of Jim, Matt, and Molly. We are presented by Coors Light. At the Mountains of Blue, you know what to do.
And that's crush a Coors Light.
I'm Jim Rutledge. I have the power in the Everlight Solar Studio alongside Molly Brown and Matt Hamilton. Primetime wash on Behind the Glass. You can see us on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream and stream us on the ESPN Wisconsin app. You'll want to make sure you're doing that in about 15 minutes. We're going to be joined by Lane Grindle as the Cubs take on the Brewers. It's at Wrigley Field. And Prime, weirdly, Jesse Nelson's like rooting for a rainout today.
And Ryan is not.
Well, I don't know if he's rooting for it. He just has this belief that the Cubs, whenever they play the Brewers, want to like troll him, I guess, and just like mess up the schedule and like fake a rain out. He also thought this was going to happen because The Miz was supposed to be on the mound tonight. The Miz is not on the mound tonight. Brandon Sproat is scheduled to start for the Brewers, so I don't know.
I'd like to see Brandon Sproat as a Cubs fan.
Yeah, that's probably
definitely more than Miz.
Miz will pitch in this series. He's probably going to pitch tomorrow. But the Brewers are shorthanded pitching staff wise. So if anything, it would benefit the Cubs to play as many games as they can against them right now when they're shorthanded, rather than possibly having to have like another doubleheader later in the season.
Might be a dumb question, but aren't the Cubs shorthanded pitching too?
Yes.
Isn't there talks of them getting Freddie Peralta?
They're very shorthanded.
There was that's been a rumor, a very loose rumor around the Cubs and Peralta. I feel like I don't know, Jim.
Baseball, yeah. Really? You didn't know that?
You're a seaman.
A what?
A what?
A seaman.
Oh.
I said seaman. I was like, whoa.
Whoa.
She doesn't like the ocean at all.
I know. The ocean terrifies me.
What? She doesn't even like seafood. She's not a seaman.
Exactly.
All right, so with the baseball side of things, obviously Counsell and Peralta ties. The Mets are a disaster. And he won't be that expensive because he's going to be a rental player. So, and the Cubs are missing.
Their starting pitch. Yeah, the starting pitching staff is just absolutely devastated right now.
Yes.
But their offense is amazing. So.
Right, but their pitching staff a little different. Is devastated for the season for some of these
devastated
guys.
Or decimated?
Decimated.
Both, honestly.
But the Cubs are missing multiple guys for the entire season.
Yeah.
The Brewers might get some guys back. I don't know what's going on with Quinn Priester since we're talking baseball.
Quinn Priester,
Why are we talking baseball before Lane Grindle's joining us?
Because you brought up Freddie Peralta. You started us down this path, Molly.
Yeah, it's
Sorry,
on you.
I'm just so good at baseball.
Well, you
Clearly.
are. You're a seamhead.
Quinn Priester has a
Call me a seamhead. Yeah, Ryan, call me it.
Big seamhead. You and Ben Brust, biggest seamheads on ESPN Wisconsin.
Yep.
Okay.
He's a proud seamhead, I will say.
Mm-hmm. Talks about it.
He says it a lot.
What time does this game start at?
That's why I think Molly's
I don't think this game is getting rained out. The rain is literally going like south of Chicago to the east.
I think the weather forecast yesterday made it seem like there was a good chance they would get rained out.
This game ain't getting
But
rained
as of today, it's changed pretty significantly. I think there's like a 100% chance this game happens.
I mean, you can't say 100%.
Yeah.
You never know.
So coming up next, Brewers take on the Cubs. It's actually a first top two teams in the division, correct?
Yes. Well, the Brewers are still tied with the Cardinals.
That was my main question. I knew the Cubs were in first. I didn't know
the entire NL Central has winning
very
records.
grouped together. Yes.
Yes, they're really
like
good
the
right
NFC North. So
I don't think the NFC North is going to be this good this year.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
First pitch at 6:40. Pregame starts at 6:05. We'll be talking to Lane Grindle. We did have TJ from Road chime in with Wolf of Wall Street is his favorite.
I've never seen it.
What? Oh, you were
I've seen
missing
parts
out.
of it.
I'm not f***ing leaving.
I was just going to say that, Giannis.
Again, the biggest thing that I think everyone needs to understand, and I honestly will judge you if you don't realize it, this movie is a parody. There's so many people that watch this movie are being like, I want to be like Jordan Belfort. Like, this is who I want to be, and it's making fun of those people.
I'm not f***ing leaving.
But there's so many people who are like, this is what I want to be. I want to be one of those Wall Street bros, and like, this is how you make money, and this is how you do things, when the whole movie is a send-up of that stupid lifestyle.
I had a kid who I took.
It's just like your opinion, man.
That's what they said.
Matt still wants to be this guy. What's his name? Belfort?
Jordan Belfort.
That makes the movie so much better, too, that it's a big spoof of the lifestyle.
What were you saying, Ryan? You
That
had a
was a
kid
doc.
what?
There was a kid who I had in high school. I took a business finance class with him who often like admired Jordan Belfort and said he was like a genius for inventing like a new way of marketing and like salesmanship. That guy, the kid who I went to high school with, also went on to become an NIL agent. In his professional life, he actually represented one of the more popular cases of NIL gone wrong, Jaden Rashada, who was supposed to be the quarterback at Florida and Miami at the same time because he was taking money from both of them at some point. So he
tracks to someone who likes the movie
Yeah,
Wall Street.
he took the movie to heart. He took the movie to heart, I'll say that.
What's Eating Gilbert Grape? Jeremiah in Madison chimes in with, or Jaron Madison chimes in with most underrated movie.
Never seen it.
Yeah, never seen it.
What is it called? Something great?
What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
What?
Really good movie.
It's like a coming of age movie, right?
Yeah, it's heart wrenching, but
He's
Leonardo
like 8.
Leonardo DiCaprio crushes it during that,
1993.
and Johnny Depp's in it as well. Also fantastic in it. I feel like maybe the female. Mary Steenburgen's in it too. And I feel like the other female lead's a pretty famous person as well. I would recommend it. You can chime in 844-770-3776. Car Was Talking text line list is more with your favorite Leonardo DiCaprio movie. The more obscure, the better. I feel like I've seen them all. But Basketball Diaries is also another one. But really, really upsetting. Unsettling movie, but also a really good movie from Leonardo.
It's not your fault.
He's not in that movie.
No, he is not in that movie.
Upsetting, nonetheless.
Yes, that was Good Will Hunting. So, also recapping here, we have our divisions, our standings updated. Now, did your standings change at all? Because mine, I had before the Bears, Lions, and then Packers and Vikings in last place. Now I have the Bears in first place, followed by the Packers, Lions, and then Vikings. Do you guys remember where you had your standings before? Matt, I know you had the Packers in first place because everyone on the internet just thought you were smart because you told them what they wanted to hear. And so, yeah.
And it's correct.
And I think you had the Bears in third.
I think I might have even
He had the Bears in second.
So I flipped the Bears and Lions.
You can see it now on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream. What our NFC North power rankings were immediately after the NFL draft. And then we just updated them here
so
today
I flipped
with
the Packers and the
actual
Lions
records.
in mine.
So I had the Bears, Packers, Lions, Vikings initially. Now I have the Packers, Lions, Bears, Vikings.
Was that all peer pressure from the mean fans?
No, because I don't read comments like you do. Jim loves reading comments.
I do.
Only when
and
I
then
see
pretending
Matt
like he
knows
doesn't
ball,
care.
Then I'll go to it. I'm like, okay, I'm going to see what this guy has to say.
Look, Jaron Sun Prairie said the Basketball Diaries convinced him never to try heroin. Hey, whatever.
Perfect.
Whatever gets it done for you.
Can't relate. Wow. Haven't seen the movie.
Yeah. Or tried heroin.
Can confirm nor deny. Just kidding.
Wow.
Someone get Basketball Diaries into Molly's hands immediately.
You know what, Matt, you probably know this because your wife is pregnant. All of the times you get poked with so many things, you probably look like you do heroin.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't know if I can talk about this.
Yeah, I would probably just
I'm gonna steer clear.
pivot something else. For
Your
Ken.
arm gets poked so many times when you're pregnant,
they take
though.
a lot of blood tests.
They
That's
do.
For sure.
A lot.
Makes sense.
A lot.
And it hurts real bad.
No, you know what I was thinking? I seriously did the Jennifer Coolidge voice in my head today because I was like, God, just them playing Chicago and then like the 10-cent dogs makes me want a Chicago dog real bad. Like I want to go to Wiener Circles so bad, and I would just house
So
like 3
bad.
hot dogs. 3 hot dogs and like some fries from Wiener Circles.
Yeah,
Sounds
what is
so
the
good.
appropriate amount of hot dogs to buy at a place like Wiener Circles? Because they sell them circle. You sell them to one at a time.
And this is a
multiple.
This is like a
wiener
world famous
circles.
Chicago hot dog
Yes.
place.
Yeah.
And these are like bigger hot dogs, right?
No, they're not like.
They're like average size hot dogs.
But there's a lot of like.
They're like 5 inches.
There's a lot of like.
Fine, above average size hot dogs.
There's a lot
They're
of
huge.
accoutrements. There's a lot that they put on there.
Yes,
right?
there's peppers. What else
Sport
on it?
peppers.
What?
Sport pepper.
Okay, keep telling us.
Pickle.
Tomato.
Science guy.
Tomato.
Onion.
Yeah.
Yep.
Relish.
Relish.
Celery salt.
Yeah.
Yep.
And a poppy seed bun.
Yeah.
I think there's mustard on it, no?
Should
No.
be.
Yeah, mustard, yeah.
Yep.
I don't know. Like I could probably eat like 2.
Oh, 3.
I think I could do 3.
2 and then fries on the side.
We should ask Lane this, though, too.
Yeah.
We should.
How many wieners at Wiener Circle he could eat.
I don't know if we were saving this for Stones, but how many 10-cent hot dogs could you guys have? I know Tauscher said he could have like 25 in his prime.
We're not saving it for Stones, so we can do
I
that.
have no idea how big. Like, is that like a Slim Jim in a bun?
I don't know.
Like a real tiny hot dog?
Why's it got to be Jim?
Jim Rutledge.
Don't worry. I started with Slim Jim.
I'm looking this up. 10-cent hot dogs.
You're an average Jim.
Thank you. I'm Proportionate Jim.
Yeah.
That's my nickname.
thank
Proportionate,
you.
proportionate
Slim Jim and average Joe.
Yeah, so it kind of depends on.
I'm trying to find a photo
the hot
of
dog
these
is.
wieners. They look like, what's the cheap brand of hot dogs? Like,
Not Oscar Mayer.
no, not Oscar Mayer, like the cheap version. Like it's like $1
Walmart,
for like a
Great
whole pack.
Value, or-
Yeah, it's like the Walmart version basically. So it's like that kind, like
Yeah.
like
Okay, no, I got you.
show it up to the camera.
Yeah, there you go.
Probably
yeah,
that big.
Yeah, there you go. See?
So it's like not super thin, but
They're
like
huge.
I'd probably go there. I'd hand him $1 and I'd be like, give me as many hot dogs as I can with this.
Is there tax on a 10-cent dog?
there can't be, right? There's no way. Unless you're paying with a card, then they're going to charge like a 3%.
Yeah, that's
I'd
right.
say
Yeah.
at least 10.
10
Hot
what?
dogs, hot dogs.
10 hot dogs?
Yeah.
I just can't imagine eating 10 hot dogs with the bun.
I would
don't
I'd
mind
try
it.
and double them up. I'd probably just get rid of
So-
5 buns and just
Yes,
double
that's
up
a good
it.
move. But like a double bun, yeah, 2
Double
wieners,
dog,
1
single
bun.
bun.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
amazing. And so
For what it's worth, the Nathan's brand is the official hot dog of the Timber Rattlers.
it's a good hot
So
dog.
like that's a good size hot dog.
Yeah,
too.
that's a championship hot dog.
Yeah. So, but with that, it's not so much at 46. It's not so much eating. I might be able to eat 10. How am I feeling after? So like,
Right. Like, are you just going to feel like garbage the rest of the night?
So I'd rather eat
I
like
could have a hot shot of hot sauce. Like I know my tummy will be fine, Jim.
Okay.
So I think I can still handle plenty.
All right, we're gonna take it. Well, Molly's gonna tell us about carbon because if you're gonna eat this many hot dogs, Carbon World Health needs to be in your life.
Oh, I would love to tell you about Carbon, and that is very true. You need to go to Carbon if you're eating that many hot dogs. And I love going to Carbon to their brand new med spa in Sun Prairie because it's absolutely incredible. I get my hydrofacials done there. I'm looking at getting the skin pin, which is like micro needling on my face, so I'm excited to do that. They have all sorts of things that you can do that are innovative for your skincare routine, but also for your body, right? You've heard Jim and Matt talk about the red light therapy they have, the cryotherapy, all the things that they have. So if you want to get started on your health and wellness journey, head over to carbonworldhealth.com today. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly.
I think I've listened and watched this show long enough to know that Molly's mind is just always in the gutter. It doesn't matter what said.
Oh, mine!
Yeah, Molly.
Jim says something, and Molly's eyebrows just go up. She's looking for a giggle.
I'm a bottom one. You're not wrong.
Presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
Wisconsin weather doesn't ease into spring. It keeps you guessing. That's why your windows and doors need to handle everything. At Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, we build for year-round comfort. Get the look you want for the home you love with 0% financing options available. So you can upgrade now and pay over time. Plus, enjoy a free in-home consultation, expert installation, and a 10-year limited warranty. Schedule today at PellaWI.com.
Certain restrictions apply. It's 5/31/2026.
All day, every day. The Carbless Talk and Text line is open for you. 844-770-3776. The Carbless Talk and Text line. This is more.
Grip it and rip it at the Happy Gilmore Scramble, Sunday, May 31st at the Bridges Golf Course. Get in with a 2 or 4 player scramble. Enjoy golf, drinks, and a meal for $150 per person, or just $130 if you sign up early. Sunday, May 31st at the Bridges Golf Course in Madison.
The first thing I thought about is, what am I going to do?
Peggy and Willie were injured when a driver ran a stop sign.
I was injured pretty bad, and they reached out to me and made sure that I got the medical attention that I needed to make that recovery. One call, that was all, and everything went well.
Here for you 24/7. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Planning for your financial future shouldn't feel overwhelming. I'm Brian from Canopy Wealth Management, and I believe your financial plan should be as unique as you are. Whether you're a details person or you prefer the simplified view, we've got you covered. Plus, with our easy-to-use online platform, you can check your progress anytime, anywhere, even at 2 a.m. in your pajamas if that's your thing. At Canopy Wealth Management, we promise care, competence, and clarity in everything that we do. Get started today at canopy-wealth.com.
Paid for by Canopy Wealth Management. Canopy Wealth Management is registered as an investment advisor with the SEC.
Hey Madison IKEA fans, great news! IKEA is closer than ever now with 2 Madison pickup points at the University Bookstore on State Street and the Beltline. Order your favorite IKEA products online and pick them up as soon as the next day absolutely free for IKEA family members. That's right, no shipping fees or waiting for deliveries, just the IKEA style you love, ready when you are. Start shopping smarter today at IKEA.us or on the IKEA app and choose the University Bookstore, State Street, or Beltline pickup points. Don't forget to sign up for IKEA Family. It's free to join and gives you access to great deals, rewards, and free Madison pickup.
Imagine the peace of mind knowing your home or business is safe 24/7. I'm Jeffrey Beckman, president of J&K Security Solutions, and we provide security you can trust. Serving Madison and southern Wisconsin, J&K Security Solutions offers state-of-the-art home and business security systems tailored to your needs. From video surveillance to home and business automation, to find out how J&K Security can help secure what matters most in your life, visit jksecurity.com.
People travel the world to collect Hard Rock shirts, and Hard Rock Casino Rockford is going to give the people what they want. Get in on the action at Hard Rock Casino Rockford, where all new Unity card signups receive an official Hard Rock shirt, plus free play to kickstart a winning streak. Whether you're spinning the slots or playing the tables, you'll be dressed for success. Hard Rock Casino Rockford. Let's Hard Rock. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER or text ILGAMB to 833-234.
Greg Scalzo here for Buck and Honey's. Congratulations to the perennial Best of Madison Award winner by the folks at Madison Magazine. Meet me at Buck and Honey's to celebrate Wisconsin hospitality. Whether you're enjoying the view on the Yahara River in Monona, exploring Wanakee, visiting the OG in Sun Prairie, or checking out the new location in Mount Horeb, you can enjoy the Buck and Honey's experience in a neighborhood near you. Serving lunch and dinner 7 days a week with brunch every Saturday and Sunday. I'll see you at Buck and Honey's.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light. Also brought to you by J&K Security Solutions, securing homes and businesses in the Madison area since 1987.
Myers out of the stretch, the pitch, and a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Would you like fries with that?
The sound of summer.
So what would be your food lane? Like, what would you bring into AmFam Field?
I think I would go with banana pudding.
The voice of the Milwaukee Brewers.
I love banana pudding, and with vanilla wafers, and I'd bring a straw, and maybe like a bigger straw.
Are you 90?
It's Lane Grindle on Jim, Matt, and Molly.
And why is this taking so long? We had a courier pigeon that brought the news back to us tonight.
Lane Grindle joins us now on the Yuengling Guest Hotline. Yuengling, the oldest brewery in America, now officially in Wisconsin. DG Yuengling and Son, Pottsville, PA. Enjoy responsibly. And Lane, obviously, I gotta ask for a Chicago accent to get everything started since you're joining us live from Wrigley Field.
I've been like racking my brain trying to. I knew this was coming. Like I was prepared for it, right? And I think my thing is I don't do accents. I just say something from the city. So I heard you guys' hot dog conversation. Like, yeah, hey, so give me a Chicago style hot dog. Yeah, I'm not going to say some of the other stuff that like fan bases in this city would say about teams from Wisconsin. So we'll leave it at that.
All right, that's perfect. And then, speaking of food, we had you on last, and you talked about bringing a bag of banana pudding to AmFam Field, and coincidentally, Pat Murphy.
To make it clear, he did not bring a bag of banana pudding to AmFam.
Not that you know of.
Not
that you know of, Molly.
I shouldn't make any assumptions.
And
You're
then,
right.
And I think this will be up at the ESPN Madison YouTube stream here. We have, and Molly, I'm old, so I can't read that. So can you read that? What
Pat Murphy said, I love banana cream pie with vanilla wafers or banana pudding in a
pie-shaped form if you know anyone that makes them.
So did you and Pat have a conversation about this? Is he a fan of the show? Like, what are the odds that he has the same answer as you?
So I can honestly say we never talked about it. And the minute I saw the quote, I was like, oh, goodness, there's going to be a lot of, like, conspiracies out there that we were up to something and it was some subliminal thing we were trying to say. But I can honestly say it was merely a coincidence. I've always loved banana cream pie. I've always loved banana pudding. And I did not know that about Murph. Murph is somebody I spent a lot of time with over the course of the season. I feel like I know a lot about him. I learned something that day, and I learned something that we have in common. I haven't brought it up to him since, and I need to, because I need to let him know that, you know, one of these days, like on one of the happy flights after a series win somewhere when we're flying, we need to have them bring banana cream pie for everybody as a reward on the plane. That would be great.
You should just bring your bag of pudding and just offer to share with them.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
Just sit down next to him in a
That's
clubhouse.
true.
Look, I got some pudding and some Nilla wafers.
Maybe we'll do one of his pregame shows, just enjoying some banana cream pie or a bag of banana pudding, you know, together like that.
Gross.
He would do it. He would do it. For the record, he would do it. I wouldn't have to, like, convince him at all. 100% I would. Yeah, absolutely.
Nothing like pocket banana pudding. That just sounds delectable.
Messy. You sit down wrong.
Hey, say hi to Josh Maurer. Oh, there's Josh Maurer.
Hello. So, Lane, you said that you heard our hot dog conversation. So if the Brewers were having, like, 10-cent hot dog night at AmFam Field, how many hot dogs could you house? Assuming you're not on the air. Let's just assume that.
I don't know my directions. The guy that just walked by me, there, Josh Maurer would be the guy that you should ask that question to, because he is our hot dog connoisseur in this booth. Like, at one point, he had, like, power rankings for every ballpark, and it was really pretty impressive. What was the question?
How many 10-cent
How many
hot
would I
dogs could you
consume?
house? Yeah.
I could easily do. What's my window? Like how much?
You
just
got a
over the
baseball
course of a game?
So what is that? 2.5 hours?
Yeah, a game.
I could do 10.
Yeah, that's what's up.
I could do 10. I mean, I don't know that I'd want to, but I could do 10.
The problem is, Lane, is you're busy during every game. Otherwise, me and you should go to a game.
I know, right?
20 hot dogs, please.
Match buying.
Yeah. We on my salary, we got to go on Dollar Day. Dollar Dog Day.
Yeah, that's fine. They taste better on Dollar Day.
They do. Lane, I'm actually going to get into baseball stuff. I saw an article by Bob Nightingale, and one of the quotes stuck out to me that Joey Ortiz thinks that Bryce Terang might be one of the best players in the world. Can you talk a little bit on Bryce Terang's glow up so far this season?
Yeah, I was talking about it on the broadcast yesterday that he's starting to get a lot of recognition from outside of the Milwaukee media market, outside of maybe even the NL Central now. I think everybody around the league is taking note of this guy and what he's become. And I think the WBC helped a little bit with that, right? I mean, that put him on a bit of a world stage, and he performed really, really well for Team USA, and now he's got Aaron Judge out there advocating for him. So I think a lot of things have come together at the same time. But it's been fun to watch him transform into the player he is from the day he made his debut down on this field to open the 2023 season for Bryce Terang. He has become such a different player than that kid. I mean, that was an elite glove that was trying to figure it out offensively a little bit still. And now offensively, he's such a complete hitter. I mean, he can go to left center. It feels like it will at times. I mean, that double to left center in the gap is such a beautiful swing that we see so often from him. He can clip a ball out front and get pull side air and send a ball out of here. He can obviously do what he did against the Yankees and get one out to center. He can run. He's elite defensively, and so he's just got a little bit of everything. And he's leading the National League in on-base percentage on top of it all. So, like, the approach at the plate continues to get better. The power has come along, but he's seeing a lot of pitches. He's drawing his walks. So there's really no weakness to his game, and it's exciting. I think he deserves these accolades. You know, the Brewers, I think there's this tendency because they're a small market for people to overlook the individual players, and they look at the success of the organization and they say, well, you know, it all adds up to this great sum, and they've got this great formula. And then as a result of that, sometimes we forget they have great players. And there's a lot of great players on this team, and Bryce Terang is definitely one of them.
Lane, so as a Brewer fan, it always scares me when I see Brewers players get a lot of national attention, because I kind of feel like the Brewers are a farm team for the bigger budget teams, obviously with Peralta and, you know, so many more.
Yeah.
Should Brewers fans be a little bit nervous about Bryce Terang and how well he's playing, that this could be the first step out the door because he's going to want that contract?
Well, I think, look, he's played himself into a position where when he gets to free agency, he's going to have every team that can get in the mix because he's that special of a player. And so, he'll be hard to retain when it gets to that point. But there's years left before you have to worry about that. And I would just tell Brewers fans, enjoy it. Just enjoy what you have right now because he's special, and they've done a great job in terms of building a great farm system that's going to help them sustain blows when they happen, when a guy takes off in free agency in the future, or if they have to trade a guy a year before free agency comes up and things of that nature that we've seen them do in the past. Just enjoy it because they've proven they have the ability to continue to chug along in a really good direction. So, look, that's a guy that's going to be highly sought after. He's turning into one of the stars of the game. It's fun. He's on your team right now. Enjoy that part.
Lane, when you go to a game as a fan, are you a heckler?
I'm not. I don't think I've ever really been a heckler. In fairness, I don't go to many games as a fan anymore. Obviously, very few baseball games. The ones I'm at are like 11U baseball games, and so I would hope I'm not a heckler at those.
That'd be even better if you were.
I'll go to the occasional NFL game. I'll go to the occasional NFL game or maybe the occasional college basketball game. And I'm not, this is so boring, but I cheer for my team. And that's kind of it. I don't know if that's just being in this business, like where you kind of steer away from that stuff publicly. Now, if I'm in my living room watching my teams play, get out of the room. It's probably not going to be very pretty if things don't go well. But yeah, I think when I go to games, I'm pretty calm.
I don't know if I'm calm, but I'm with you. I can't heckle. I'm embarrassed if people heckle next to me. But the reason why I brought it up was that there's like the PCA had a little incident with Pete Crow Armstrong with Sox fans, and just in general, this is probably the worst thing he's done, quote unquote, off the field. I think a player like that is good for the juice, the rivalry in baseball, because he's someone that fans can point to and love if he's on your team, but hate if he's not on your team. But at all accounts, he's not anyone who's doing anything unsavory with baseball or like a dirty player. So he's like the perfect guy to hate if you're a Brewers fan, and a perfect guy to cheer for if you're a Cubs fan. And I think he just adds to the rivalry. What's your take on PCA and adding to this Brewers versus Cubs rivalry?
I think you're spot on, Jim. He is a guy that plays loud, right? I mean, he's a loud player, very, very talented player. And I think if you are on the other side of his situation, you don't love him, right? Like there's a lot there, but he hasn't done bad things off the field. You know, this is just a guy that plays a certain way, and it's going to rub the competition the wrong way. And if you have him on your team and he's playing well, you're going to love him. Now that can turn if he goes into a rut and right like that, because it's a little bit of a lightning rod situation. But there's times he's hit home runs against the Brewers, like in games that weren't competitive, and I watch him go around the bases and I'm kind of like, don't love it. But I'm all for it if it's like in the 8th inning and it's a game-changing home run. It's like, tip your cap, man, celebrate it. That's the game. And I think that we've gone in that direction with the players and let them show emotion. I don't think that's a bad thing. I think it's entertaining for the fans.
So, Lane, Jim just brought up rivalries, and he might push back here, but in the past he had said the Brewers are not the Cubs' rivals. As a Brewer fan, I look at the Cubs and think that they're our top rivals. Who is the Brewers' top rivals, and do they reciprocate, or is it a one-way road?
Well, I think the Cubs are the Brewers' main rival, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, the Cardinals are in that conversation. I mean, baseball's different because everybody in your division is your rival to a degree, right? Like, there's all this history. These teams have been together. It's a little different with the Brewers and Cubs because of the Brewers coming over to the National League after being in the American League for so long. But I think your division rivals are all your rivals. And here in the last decade especially, it's been the Brewers and Cubs so often at the top of this division and the proximity and everything else. So I definitely think the Cubs are the Brewers' rivals. I get where it's probably complicated for the Cubs because they have this long historical rivalry with the Cardinals it's one of the best rivalries in baseball. But the better rivalry for the last decade has been Brewers-Cubs, right? So, there's different ways to look at it, of course. But I definitely think for the Brewers, the one that gets the fans going, that gets the most juice is this one. And it's fun, man. And last year in the postseason just added to that chapter by playing each other in the NLDS and playing a great series that, fortunately for the Brewers, went their way.
Yeah, I appreciate you saying that because I'm pretty sure Jim just says the Brewers aren't the Cubs' rivals just to hurt me. Even though it's been a good rival.
Well, it's because, look, I
will tell you, I'll give you guys some background. Yeah. I came to Milwaukee from Nebraska. I worked at the University of Nebraska for 10 years. And when Nebraska joined the Big Ten, everybody's like, well, Iowa's going to be their rival. And Nebraska was like, they're not going to be our rival. And now Iowa wins every year. Mm-hmm. And Nebraska fans still try to be like, they're not our rival. I'm like, I know they're not our rival because they beat them every year. So there has to be some history to it and everything else, but eventually one side has the upper hand. Right now the Brewers do have the upper hand, which is kind of fun, but it's hard to admit it when it's going against you. Sorry, Jim.
No, that's all right. Yeah.
Oh, no, I was going to say, so I know you're from Iowa. Are you an Iowa Hawkeyes fan when you worked?
No, I'm a Nebraska fan.
You are a Nebraska fan.
I grew up a Nebraska fan as a kid. I was like an hour from Lincoln, and I was in the era of Tommy Frazier in the 90s, and like when they were good. Like that's a long time ago now, but they were great. They were really Alabama, good. Right? Yeah. They were national champions, and so that was my team growing up, and I had a nice opportunity to work for them for 10 years before I came to Wisconsin.
So for my part of it, it's just that I grew up actually because my dad's a White Sox fan. I grew up a Brewers fan. I'm like, I'm going to root for the Brewers and the Cubs. Right. And so for me, like when the Brewers beat the Cubs last year, I was like, go win the World Series. Like for example, I would never buy a Packers branded thing, but when Collectivo's selling the Christian Yelich coffee, I bought it. So like it's just one of those things where like I just don't have any ill will towards the Brewers. So on that note, there's Jesse Nelson in this office who has every ill will against all things Chicago. And he has this theory that I wanted to run by you that the Cubs somehow manifest weather to throw off the Brewers' pitching schedule and throw off the Brewers' overall travel schedule. Is there any truth to this, or is this just Jesse being a crazy person?
I mean, I'll just point you to your own manager back in 2017 where he said he'd never had a sunburn during a rain delay. But then he did it to the Brewers last year. So I guess, I don't know. I don't know enough about that. Look, the weather is always a little bit unpredictable. You never know. I think sometimes here they've been quick to call it, and it's been that way at other places too. I don't know that I totally subscribe to those conspiracy theories, if you will, but there have been a couple times where it's like, that seems convenient, but, if you have an advantage, take advantage of it, I guess.
Lane, where does Wrigley land on, your stadium list?
I liked it a lot. I was just talking to Vinny Rotino about this down on the field. It's such a unique place, right? The bleachers, obviously the ivy, the neighborhood around it, the history, the tradition. I mean, I love coming here. They renovated the clubhouses, and when they did that, the tunnel out to the dugout was renovated too. And I miss the dark, dank, old tunnel you used to walk through because you couldn't walk through it without thinking about all the players that had walked through that tunnel. I wish they would have left that alone. I thought that was just really cool. You felt like you were in a time machine when you walked in that tunnel. This is definitely high up there for me. Fenway's number one for me. It was the last ballpark I got to. Everybody told me how much I was going to love it, and I was like, there's no way it's going to live up to it. And then I got there, and I was like, I get it. So that's number one. San Francisco's great. I love the view and just everything about Oracle Park. PNC's sightlines are amazing. I grew up a Kansas City Royals fan, so I love going to the K, even though they're going to move out of there probably in the next, 6 or 7 years, however long it takes them to build their stadium. But this one's definitely very high, a top 10 ballpark for me for sure. And it's always, there's always a lot of juice when these two teams play here too, which is fun. I wish we got more series here on the weekends. A lot of these series lately have been during the week, which is still great, but it's really fun when you get a Friday, Saturday, Sunday here, and you get a Friday afternoon here at Wrigley. Those are fun.
Lane, what team did you grow up a fan of for baseball?
You just said
Royals.
Oh, the Royals.
Royals.
Okay, so
yeah.
When it comes to, we've talked about a lot of announcers from the other stadiums you've been to. Was Harry Carey high on your Rushmore list of announcers? Because such a character, and you're playing the Cubs right now. I just feel like it's applicable.
Absolutely. I mean, he is one of the most well-known broadcasters ever. I mean, so I think he's got to be on there for sure. Yeah, I think my guy was pretty high up on that list too, obviously, and I'm partial to him and Uke. But I mean, two of a kind in many, many ways, right? Just hilarious, unapologetically authentic, and I think that's. I've talked about this before. That is a lost art in our business that so many of us. I don't know that you get rewarded for just taking chances and being yourself as much. We all start to blend together just a little bit. And I think that's a little bit unfortunate. And there was never any mistake who you were listening to when you turned on the radio and you heard you, or if you turned on the radio or television and you heard Harry Carey, right? So I think he's absolutely, one of the first names you think of when you think of broadcasters, especially in this sport.
Lane, we're looking forward to hearing you on the call tonight. Thanks for joining us.
Always a pleasure, guys. Thank you.
That's Lane Grindle. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly. We got Brewers at Cubs coming up. First pitch at 6:40. Pregame at 6:05.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, featuring 2026 curling national champion Matt Hamilton on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
It's well known that the boss at the exteriors company is a perfectionist.
It's a gift.
He not only oversees every job, he inspects each aspect of the operation to get to the root of what your project will actually need to be long-lasting.
Call 960-ROOF.
Oh, he's proud of all the reviews.
What can I say? Take a look.
The Exteriors Company, built for Wisconsin, backed by expertise.
Ben Brust here for the Princeton Club. If you're looking for your better tomorrow, you know where to go. It's the Princeton Club. If you're looking to grow, it's also the Princeton Club, because they will cheer for you in all areas of your life. The best way to do that is to start a foundation of having a healthy body, and your growth will start from there. With the cleanest health clubs in Wisconsin, they provide everything for you to reach your goals. Start your better tomorrow today and grow in all areas of your life at the Princeton Club. Join for a better tomorrow.
The NFL schedule dropped, and it's time to settle up. There's road trips to plan, hotels to book, tickets to split, tailgates to cover, scores to settle, all the things for the season. But now, when you send $10 or more to a friend with PayPal by May 28th, you could win 2 tickets to every home game of your favorite team. Yep, the whole season. Visit paypal.com/P2P sweeps. No purchase necessary. See website for details, including how to enter by mail. Brought to you by PayPal, official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL.
Okay, class, let's begin.
Psst, love your boots. I just sold a pair like that on eBay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it took like 2 seconds to list, and they sold almost immediately. I've been selling everything lately. Some chunky boots, a faux fur coat I never wore, and a vintage chair that was more of an expensive clothing rack.
You know, I actually bought these on eBay. Wait, are you Kitty Sell Stuff from Brooklyn?
Okay, quiet, please.
Find what you love. Sell what you don't. eBay. Things people love.
The area's best high school sports coverage is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of Prep Mania.
With baseball games streaming live on YouTube and Prep Mania Weekly with insights from the Dean Dennis Semrau, find the biggest games and the most compelling stories of the spring high school sports season on ESPN Madison. Plus, follow our social media platforms to find teams and athletes in your community featured each week.
Zimbrick Honda's Prep Mania on 100.5 ESPN and streaming live on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel.
I didn't see myself going to college because I struggled with anxiety and depression, but I'm so glad I didn't let that stop me. At Madison College, I've found my community. There are a ton of support resources, and I never feel like I'm alone. My advice to others, keep pushing on. There's more to your story at Madison College.
Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
Tournament host Steve Stricker joins a legendary group of PGA Tour champions at the American Family Insurance Championship. Catch the action June 5th through the 7th with an exciting team competition at TPC Wisconsin in Madison. This year's AmFam Champ concert features Little Big Town with special guests Randy Houser and May Estes. Friday, June 5th at Breese Stevens Field. All proceeds support the Steve Stricker American Family Insurance Foundation and American Family Children's Hospital. Get your tickets today at amfamchampionship.com.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End the friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
This is Martin Sessaker from Norway. You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Holly on 100.5 ESPN Madison.
Say don't want nothing, but you look better on me. You look better on me. Let me show you something, so you don't leave you lonely.
This seems like a song I've heard on the radio. I'm Jim Rutledge alongside.
Because you listen to a lot of Jim, Matt, and Molly.
I was about to say.
Jim, Matt, and Eugene.
The beginning, yeah. Wait, what's the other Levy who's star of Creek? I can't say the first name of the show.
Eugene
Levy.
Levy.
No, his son
it's
is,
his
though.
son.
Dan. Is it Dan?
Yeah, I don't know what his name is.
I'm not sure.
I'll look it up right now.
It's the guy who looks like Eugene Levy in the show that's like the younger star of the show. Matt Hamilton, Jim Rutledge.
Dan Levy.
Okay, there we
And
go.
he's in all of the Apartments.com commercials. Come on. You guys didn't know this was his kid?
No.
I've never
What?
seen Schitt's Creek either.
You can't say it.
You can.
Say that.
No,
No,
you
you can't. Dump yourself.
No, it's fun.
No, you can't. Greg Gard famously was on Willie and Tauscher a couple years ago and said that.
Well, yeah, but we said the name of the show first, so therefore we established that we're talking about the television show, not the word that we're talking
You know
about.
what? You deal with Big Papa.
I
not
will.
me.
I will.
But yes, I look like Eugene Levy and his son, apparently.
Dan.
And the guy from Sesame Street.
So
I got big, thick,
oh,
bushy
gosh,
brows.
I forgot about the guy from Sesame Street.
That Matt was scared of like making a joke to me about because
little
he's
bit.
scared of me.
But here's the thing. That's something that, I don't want to make fun of you for it.
No,
it's
make
your
fun of me.
eyebrows.
No,
right?
make fun
Like,
of me.
You can't
It's your
change them per
face.
se.
You can't
But
change your
the
face,
reason
Molly.
I felt okay is because, you had them done, so you can change them slightly.
Yeah, and I sent you guys already like embarrassing photos. I'm surprised that they're not on the stream.
The one with the green.
It was so long ago. I think I got him off the stream.
No, I sent you on Friday.
Oh,
I sent you updated pics.
Well, we have your face on the stream right now. I don't think
Yeah, I mean you can zoom in on. No,
Why?
please don't actually.
Uncle Leo.
Yeah, Leo.
That's what it was.
Who's
Yes,
Uncle
Uncle
Leo?
eyebrows,
She's
yes.
got Uncle Leo vibes. If you can see it on the
Uncle
ESPN
Leo.
Madison YouTube stream, that's a Jerry Seinfeld reference here.
Oh yeah. Well, let me tell you because I got my I don't know if this is where we're going with this, but I got my eyebrows laminated. Okay, so what that means, men, it means that you're basically just get your eyebrows like brushed up, but like permanently. So then it's like less care that I have to do for them. I don't have to like do as much stuff with them, blah, blah, blah. And I got them tinted because my eyebrows are very blonde. My eyebrows are probably lighter than Matt's. Like you can barely see them on my face is how they are.
Okay.
So I was like, well, let's just take out the work here, But the girl's like putting it on and I've never done it before. And it just starts to smell like rotten eggs. And I was like, oh my God, did she just like rip them? Like right in, like as she's standing over my face behind my head. I'm
Did
like,
you
this
just
is
poop yourself?
I did so much so to the point that I was like, oh, this stuff kind of smells like Nair. Like, have you guys ever smelled Nair? Like the hair remover stuff. It smells gross. Like, it didn't really smell like that, but I was kind of like saying it just to see what she would say.
It smells.
Yeah.
Period.
And then she goes, oh, I actually think it smells like rotten eggs. And I was like, oh, thank God she didn't just rip ass right in front of me. I can say that.
Apparently not.
Oh, but you don't think we can say the show? You think we can say the show name, but not that?
All right, let's throw some
Yeah,
stones.
let's throw some stones at both of you.
Sorry, big
Some
papa.
takes are cooler than others.
You know this kid is as cool as the other side of the pillow.
Some opinions are just cooler than the rest.
That was cooler than being cool. Ice cold.
And if you keep it chill, then it's a cold take.
Chill out. I'm chill. I'm chill as a cucumber, man.
I'm always the coldest.
This is Throwing Stones, presented by Metro Kia of Madison, Madison's chillest Kia dealership.
Molly used two words, besides the ones that got bleeped, that I've never really associated with things you do to your face.
Brown eggs?
No, laminate.
Laminate and
yeah.
tint.
The tint I get. Right?
Yeah. But like it's always like
just from a touch of gray, you're tinting those grays.
Okay, but
like
tint,
that I can give you. Laminate makes no sense to me.
Yeah, tint and laminate were two words I'm like don't often hear associated with facial work.
True. Yeah.
So
there's a lot of things we do for beauty, you guys. A lot of things.
Pico Armstrong.
It's working
I
great.
think we're gonna play the video without sound because I see it loaded up here on the ESPN Madison YouTube.
It's
No,
not
I
a
don't
video.
think we
It's
are.
just a still.
Oh, just a still. I just
He
saw
literally
something
told you before
I
the
know.
show that he wasn't going to play the audio because you wouldn't be able to hear
That's why I
what
said
he
without sound. So I thought maybe he was playing it because he
said.
popped
So what
up
is
on
the
it.
point of playing without sound when we are an audio medium?
We are also a visual medium on ESPN
Yes,
Madison
and
YouTube.
what
show.
is that going to do if you just see a dude walking past the fence?
It would give a little bit more context. So
Ryan,
anyways,
who's right in this situation?
Molly,
I'm
you're
right. Thank you.
But the picture is loaded up here. I don't know if it's a
Yeah, he
picture
took a
or not.
screenshot.
It is a screenshot. Yes.
Okay. I don't think either one of us are wrong. Molly's just obviously angry.
No.
Just look at her. All right, so
Molly was correct that it was a screenshot,
Thank you.
not a video.
You're
so-
lucky that I don't just like. Never mind. Never mind.
Jump the table, Molly. Get him.
Yeah, I'm about to. I'm about to
Get
flip this table. Go Real Housewives in New Jersey on you.
So I'm talking. I'm heckling. I'm heckling.
Watch it on
Molly.
Peacock.
I'm heckling Molly right now. So the question is, because I've been in weird situations where I've had, like 3 times in my life, I've had a chance to like sit courtside for an NBA game, and all 3 were at Bucks games.
Should we
And-
also provide the context
Well,
of
I'm
what
going to get there.
happened?
Yeah, I'm going to get there. Yeah. So
He really needed the video to set up the
I know,
context.
right?
no, I'm going to get there.
The video you're gonna. Whatever.
So I'm just trying to like. Anyways, so
Can you get to the point, guy?
I
Come
will.
on.
So, anyways, the
Heckling him.
if you're near someone else who's heckling, I find it wildly embarrassing. Like I'd almost rather be the person being heckled than sitting next to the person who's heckling, because it's so awkward being next to the person who's heckling. And in this scenario, the screenshot is PCA, and I think this woman was like having a bachelorette party or something where she starts talking trash. She responds in a way you cannot respond if you're a professional athlete. And I mean, he just called her a name and moved on, but still not great. Still not the way you want a professional athlete to react, but also a human reaction. So that's why we played the video, because PCA and the Cubs are taking on the Brewers. It's coming up next year on ESPN
We didn't play
Madison.
the video.
And then, or put the screenshot
Should I start
up.
heckling Jim?
I was about to say, you
So,
got him. Come on.
anyways, the question I have is, would you rather be heckled or be the heckler? Or
I would
sitting next to
never. I would. Or sitting next to the
Yeah,
heckler.
yes.
So would I rather be heckled or be sitting next to the heckler?
Yes.
That's the easiest answer.
Can I walk away from the heckler?
No, you guys.
No, I have to sit there. But I don't want to be heckled because I wouldn't be able to control myself either. Like I would lose my mind.
Molly, you're 100% right. I have been heckled. I would much rather sit next to a heckler and just try and make it known if the athlete ever looked that it wasn't me. I just point to the other guy.
And maybe my bias is
getting heckled's the worst.
How did you get heckled as a curler? Was this in the Olympics?
You're heckling
No,
him
but
right now.
I've played world championships.
No, I heckle you harder than
when you
him.
play with the world championships in Canada, they get 7,000 people into an arena for a random tournament. So
what do they say?
Well, I mean, mostly it's like, you suck. It's pretty common.
That bothers you?
Well, it's more the idea is when that's said to you, if you let it live in your head, you're going to add pressure to your next shot. You don't want to miss and prove them right. You know what I mean? So, like, there is, like, a mental fortitude aspect to it as an athlete. The pros in the NBA, they get it all the time. I have 2 chances a year, basically, to play in front of, like, a big crowd where you might actually get heckled. And obviously, U.S. guy going to Canada, we're enemy number 1. That's where I get heckled.
So, like, when I was at the Bucks game, the guy next to me, like, did his research. So he was heckling in, like, real life stuff of, like, you know, you whether it's like,
Like,
hey,
oh, you cheat on your
or like
your
you did
wife.
this, or you did this in college. Like, you failed out of college, like just random stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't like so, and I'm courtside, so there's
High
nowhere
school
else
sweetheart dumped you.
So I guess, Matt, it's the opposite point of like I was in this shoes, and there's nowhere to go because I can't like go sit somewhere else courtside.
Just give him a little
so I
thumbs.
was
If
like,
he looks
the whole
over,
time,
you point.
Yeah, clearly,
Or
but
just turn and talk to the person on the other
well, that's
side.
what I did. I literally was leaning and then only would talk to the person and not really. But this other guy knew the guy on the left side of me, so like they would talk over each other. And I'm like, I hate every bit of this.
Why don't you just offer the other guy your seat?
I don't know.
If they're talking over
because
you.
I don't know the rules of courtside. I've 3 times in my life, so I didn't
Well,
want to lose my
apparently you
spot.
can heckle.
Yes, you can.
That's
it's also
insane.
weird, like how much they give you drinks, and like at the new one, you're like, I was like, I never put my drink down.
Do you have to pay for your drinks courtside?
I mean, I was probably. I was
yeah,
there for work.
right?
I don't know. I don't know if like there's like
included.
inclusions.
There's like a
I have
lower
so many-
level
Maybe.
for the
See,
Bucks
I-
that's
Oh,
included.
maybe.
It's
Okay.
funny, like I know we're getting into heckling, but I actually have so many questions about sitting courtside. Like, do you have to sign like waivers,
No.
like that say like, hey, if you get trampled? Because like, there's no way like a pregnant girl could be sitting courtside.
There
There's
was a
no
crazy-
I've
freaking
got
way.
a friend who's got courtside Timberwolves tickets. He can
Ask
Well,
ask
there
all
is-
the questions.
so I know that
He's had them for years.
So I've
Amazing. Ask
when I've gone to the
all the
games,
questions
I
because
will.
I'm so curious.
At
Write
least
down some questions.
There's nothing I had to fill out when I went with my friend who put the court in. So the guy that I went with was for work, so that's why I was like, I don't know if I paid the drinks or not, but it was.
There was a
good karma
crazy
paid
one
for it.
recently during the NBA playoffs. Somebody brought like a 1-year-old baby and
Yeah.
like had it courtside.
That seems so,
I think
not
it was
allowed.
at the Timberwolves Spurs
It was
game.
so uncomfortable because your feet are on the floor.
That
you can
would be
feel
terrifying.
the players like.
One, did you
run.
see? It was earlier in the Pistons Cavs series. I think it was a series when Donovan Mitchell dove to like try. It was the stupidest dive. He like almost did like a jump too to like save himself, but he ended up literally leaping over into like rows 2 and 3 and was like on top of them.
Body surfing, basically.
Yes, it was great. Like it was like
Oh.
holy crap, those people could get hurt like bad.
And you have like. They're so big. Like,
Yeah.
you know that they're big
They're
players,
huge.
but when they're tall and they're all muscle. And so, like, the ground shakes. Like, you'd be like elephants are running by. And then the weird part for me was that the guy who was heckling, of course, he was drinking a lot, spilled his drink. Thankfully, it was not onto the court. But, like, we're like me to Molly difference between my feet and the court. And
Right.
so then someone comes running up and they're cleaning up the mess.
And for the people
and
that can't see the stream, that's about 4
yes.
feet.
And so, like, the other part of it is, like,
in Jim Rutledge height, but not like normal people
Well,
measuring.
where you're sitting right now, elbow to elbow, right now.
fine,
You guys-
I would just say
like
it's
3
about
feet.
2 feet
But yes.
for them, like, when you're at the game. If that. And so also everyone's so bunched together. Like, again, I was like, I'm not the one who spilled the drink because players are looking over like the
Oh,
whole time.
God.
And you can't, like,
would
I was
die.
not, it was really fun and awesome. I hope everyone gets a chance, but also it's wildly uncomfortable because you're like, I don't know. And you get to go one time. So you're like, I don't want to leave because, like,
I was
this
I
is
wouldn't
awesome.
stand up at any time.
No,
like I wouldn't
no,
go
I
to
didn't. No.
concessions. I wouldn't leave.
Yes.
Like,
And I was like, I don't want to leave this spot
I
even
would just
during halftime.
hope the whole time I just sit there
You
and
gotta see
hope
Red
a
Panda.
ball got like knocked out of bounds.
It came
my
close
direction.
a few times.
Like
Oh.
I just want to catch it and hand it to him.
okay, see that's different. But
you'd
if
hand it
what
to
if
the
the
ref
ball
usually.
came
Oh,
and
whoever. It
what
doesn't
if
matter.
the ball came towards you and then Giannis is diving to go get it? You're getting tackled by Giannis.
Oh, I'm just. That sounds amazing.
You're dead, by the way.
Yeah,
Like,
okay.
I feel like.
Your internal organs are
Like
exploding.
I'm gonna go ahead and like brace myself. I know there's nothing really I can do, but I can, protect the core. Just take the shot. But that sounds amazing.
Oh,
to be
my
on the
goodness. Shaq. Go be a winner. Go to
Yeah.
Ho Chunk Gaming Madison.
Oh
Millions
my
of dollars won at Ho Chunk Gaming Madison every single week. And go be a winner. Maybe you can win money to go be courtside at Ho Chunk Gaming Madison. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly, presented by Coors Light.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly.
If I had the eyebrows that I have in that photo that you posted on the YouTube stream,
If you were Uncle Leo, you're saying.
are you approaching Uncle Leo or no?
Honestly, I would think you're insane. If you were out, if you chose to go out with that look, the sweatshirt, the markered eyebrows, which that's what they look like currently, then I would say, oh, she's insane.
Presented by Coors Light on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
Every event tells a story, from the first impression to the final moments. Have someone guide your guests through every chapter the way you want the story told. Hi, it's Jeffrey from Celebrations Entertainment. With a strong presence, great voices, and an award-winning team, trust us to guide, direct, and inform your guests through all the different chapters of the day. For fun, memorable entertainment for any event, please visit us at celebrationsentertainment.com. That's celebrationsentertainment.com.
Okay, I have to tell you, I was just looking on eBay where I go for all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
That hologram trading card.
One of the rarest. The last one I needed for my set. Shiny like the...
Designer handbag of my dreams. One of a kind. eBay had it, and now everyone's asking, ooh, where'd you get your...
Windshield wipers. eBay has all the parts that fit my car. No more annoying. Just beautiful.
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay. Things people love.
The NFL schedule dropped, and it is time to settle up, people. There's road trips to plan, hotels to book, tickets to split, tailgates to cover, scores to settle. All the things for the season. But now, when you send $10 or more to a friend with PayPal by May 28th, you could win 2 tickets to every home game of your favorite team. Yep, the whole season. Visit paypal.com/P2P sweeps. No purchase necessary. See website for details, including how to enter by mail. Brought to you by PayPal, official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious with multiple engine options and impressive towing. While Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability. Nice. Making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. See your Badgerland Chevy dealer today.
I'm sure you feel the weather. You deserve better windows and doors. At Siding Unlimited, we install top-of-the-line wood, vinyl, and fiberglass windows with options to fit your style, color, and design choices. Built for energy efficiency, installed by our professional craftsmen at Siding Unlimited. Siding Unlimited, experience, integrity, craftsmanship. Stop by our amazing Madison showroom and visit sidingunlimited.com today.
Spring is here. Time to get growing at Felly's Flowers and Greenhouse. Felly's has everything you need to bring your garden to life, including the largest selection of locally grown annuals, perennials, vegetable plants, and custom hanging baskets. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or just getting started, Felly's Greenhouse in Fitchburg has the best selection to make your garden bloom. Proudly voted Best of Madison, choose Felly's Flowers as your go-to garden destination. Visit us today and grow with Felly's.
Whether you're grilling outside, sitting on the patio, or watching the game, summer is the perfect time to sip on a cocktail made with Door County Distillery. Handcrafted award-winning spirits made locally in beautiful Door County. Hey, it's Alex Stroh. Mix up a G&T with that signature green bottle of gin, or sip on it with a couple of rocks, my favorite, the Door County Distillery Bourbon. Made in Door County, available all over the state, including right here in the Madison area. Local, affordable, award-winning. That's what it's all about. It's Door County Distillery. Find the retailer nearest you, doorcountydistillery.com.
When your car needs care, trust the team that treats it like their own. Conant Automotive in Stoughton. From oil changes and brakes to engine diagnostics and major repairs. Their ASE certified technicians deliver honest, reliable service you can count on. Plus, they offer loaner vehicles and convenient after-hours drop-off to fit your schedule. Serving the Stoughton area since 2006. Trust the local brand that's built a reputation for dependable auto repair. Visit Conant Automotive on Highway 51 in Stoughton or learn more at ConantAuto.com.
You're listening to Jim, Matt, and Molly, featuring 2026 curling national champion Matt Hamilton on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and ESPN Madison on YouTube.
Brewers baseball coming up next. Pregame at 6:05 here on ESPN Madison. The Brewers at the Cubs. So do we think, and you can listen back on the ESPN Madison YouTube stream and the ESPN Wisconsin app, do we think, did Lane kill Jesse Nelson's conspiracy theory, or where are we at with Lane's answer, Lane Grindle?
Lane thinks Jesse's a dork.
I mean, he didn't not kill it. Or
he said he doesn't buy into the conspiracy stuff.
He didn't buy into the conspiracy, but he's like, hey, if you got the advantage,
he's saying I'm not gonna say
Yeah.
it's false for sure, but I'm not saying it's
I'm not saying
right.
they've never done it.
Yeah. Like the whole sunburn on a rain delay is pretty funny.
I think Jesse just wanted a rain delay because he just wanted to not as.
Jesse probably wanted a rain delay for the baseball game that he's calling.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did. I think he was just manifesting rain delays across the board.
Can I root for a rain delay tomorrow so I don't have to do the watch along with Jesse? I'm fine with doing the watch along, but can I just do it solo?
Do you still want Jesse
Is it just
there?
you and Jesse?
Apparently.
Are you going to wear your hat crooked like you are now?
Am I wearing a crooked? I'm sorry. It's honestly just for the glasses purposes. I can't wear it backwards anymore. But
Why?
I'm scarred. But
what happened?
Nothing. Can't
Molly picked on.
Yeah, Molly called me. I said I had a divorced dad look. So.
He did. He looked like a divorced dad. And everybody else agreed. Actually, I don't even think I was the one that said it first. I think somebody else said it, and I agreed. And then I told him, because nobody else has the cojones to do it.
Yeah. Molly has no fear of ripping me at all.
No nuts. No nuts.
Oh.
No nuts.
No, she does. Everyone else didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, once she got going with it, then I thought I'd pile on.
Mm-hmm.
With it.
Well, no, it was earlier in the day, Matt. You
Yeah,
weren't
but
the one
I'm
to
pretty
fr-
sure we still talked about it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we did. But I was saying that Molly had done it earlier in the day. You were not the person that she was referring to as far as being afraid to dunk on me. But actually, now that you bring it up, Molly's the one that starts it, and then you pile it. You can't
And
start
Matt's
it.
afraid to dunk on me, hence
Yes.
my eyebrows.
Yes.
I mean, I wouldn't say afraid to dunk on you. It's just like I feel like me and you should gang up on Jim. Like that's the play.
Instead of talking about my massive bushy eyebrows that are so dark right now, let's just talk about Jim's crooked hat.
Yeah.
And make him feel insecure.
Yeah, you know, those eyebrows don't look weird at all. It's your crooked hat, Jim.
Thank you.
All right, perfect. It's like the Miami Heat meme where it's Molly's running out as Dwayne Wade and Matt Hamilton's coming in as LeBron James to dunk on me. We'll be back at it tomorrow. This is Jim, Matt, and Molly from the Coors Light.
See ya.